What up, what up, what up? I'm Jake.
I'm Jim.
Welcome to Secret Hideout, place where we talk you can't bring to the dinner table.
Let's get it.
Let's get it. What's up, Zo?
Let's fucking go.
There he is.
This guy.
You got
this
it.
This guy. All right, we're at what, episode 81?
81.
81. All right. We talk get a little heavy into games in this one.
Yeah.
A little gaming.
Yeah, the pop culture. We hit on Dunkirk, Breaking Bad.
Yeah, a little bit of pop culture in this one.
Talk about Elon Musk's trip to space, the Netflix special.
Yep. And then we dive into those video games. Talk about Elden Ring.
Oh yeah.
So
the Illuminati card game.
Talk about that a little bit. Jim wants everybody to donate to us
for sure.
For two reasons, actually, because we talk about getting a little bit into art, some what would you call it?
Secret hideout pop art.
No, like what was the art
like
called? Like
sculpture.
Scenic.
Oh yeah, scenic sculptures. Miniature sculptures. I don't know what the fuck that was. we have an ant problem.
It's cool, man.
In the studio.
There's an ant problem.
Oh yeah,
shit gets hectic.
Yeah, Jim freaks out over some ants.
Yeah,
you hear the vacuum going.
Yeah.
Wait for the vacuum to start going, man. So yeah, check it out. It's a good one.
Yeah, and make sure you go to Secret Hideout Podcast on Instagram and like and comment on that. And if you're on YouTube, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. And then if you're listening on all those podcast platforms, like us and rate us, whatever they offer. You know, Secret Hideout Podcast, look it up.
Yeah, so let's get it.
Let's go.
Let's go, boys.
What up? We're here, episode 81, Secret Hideout Podcast.
Yeah, 81.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're going. I snuck at him.
You did.
Yeah, because I thought it wasn't recording.
No, we're recording. Everything's popping.
Thought you stopped it.
Everything's popping. We rocking.
Yeah. Should we just run right into some pop culture?
Yeah.
Hot pop culture.
Pop it, baby.
Yeah.
So we're still watching that All of Us Are Dead on Netflix. That Korean.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't started it yet.
We're almost done with it. We got a couple more episodes. We only watch one episode at a time. There's been a couple. There's been two, but it's a lot 12 episodes, which you don't see a lot of these days.
Right on.
No, having ton of fun with it, man. It really is. It's really entertaining. I know we talked about it last episode, but we're almost done, and it's keeping the entertainment. It's got like everything you need in it.
Yeah.
It's got comedy. It's got seriousness. It's got goofiness. It's got brutality. So definitely check that out. But one other thing, a thing I watched just recently was Dunkirk. I watched Dunkirk for the first time.
Ever?
For the second time.
Oh, okay.
First time,
yeah.
For the second time watching Dunkirk. And it's such a beautiful movie.
Oh, yeah.
It really is. It really is a beautiful movie. Still confuses me at times.
What do you mean?
Just the timeline of it.
Okay. Yeah, it does get funky.
It's, of course, Nolan has to take this very simple idea and make it confusing and complex, you know? He's like, I just want to, like, he wants to focus in on just that moment, you know? Like, the moment of Dunkirk. And he's like, nope, I gotta make the viewer feel stupid.
When does he do, what do you mean by that?
Well, it's 3 times. It's 3 different. You're watching it from the perspective of the beach, which is the mole, and the guys on the beach, right? And they're just trying to get on a ship to get home, and that perspective is over a time period of 1 week on the beach, and then at the same time you're watching from the perspective of one of the civilian ships coming from England to come pick them up.
Oh, yeah, okay, I remember.
Okay,
yeah.
And that perspective is taking over a place of 1 day.
Right, when they set sail to go pick them up.
And then then you're watching from the aircraft, from the two fighter jets, the Spitfires, and that takes place over 1 hour.
Okay.
It's pretty genius, actually.
So, but it does get confusing in there a little bit. But it is a really pretty movie. The dude that plays Joker's in it.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Oh, he is.
Which is a good, like, little Kevin Bacon type thing, you know?
Yeah, 6 degrees.
6 degrees.
Yeah.
Which guy is it?
The new Joker. Barry Keoghan. He's
Go
up
back
at the
up.
top. Very top.
Barry Keoghan right here.
Yeah, this kid's nasty.
Yeah, but I'm like watching it, and so like like Nolan hates CGI. Like he uses it, but like very, very sparsely uses CGI, and he spent like $6 million on like vintage Spitfire, planes, and then like attached like fucking IMAX cameras to the wings.
Oh really?
And had them flying and shit.
Yeah, he went all out for this one too.
And used like all the extras on the beach and stuff. Like they didn't use computer animation for the extras. They used like cardboard cutouts and shit, where like most people would just fill that in with the computer. Like they just use cardboard. They use cardboard cutouts and shit. And I'm like, man, I'm watching. I'm like, this is so beautiful. I'm like, this guy is taking us to the moon.
Oh, most definitely.
This guy's taking us to the fucking moon.
This was probably his setup for filming the Ukraine war. So he was like, he's like, oh, we can.
Yeah, Christopher Nolan's directing the Ukraine war right now.
I'd imagine.
But yeah, very good movie.
Have you ever seen Dunkirk, Enzo?
Yeah, I think I have.
Yeah,
Pretty sure. Yeah.
Well, I think you got to watch it again if you're only pretty sure.
There's that part where like I don't know if they're like trying to escape, but there's like that group of them and they're in that boat. And it's like filling up with water.
Yeah. There's like barely any blood in the movie.
Yeah.
There's like no blood.
Like it's so tense though. Like the whole time it's so tense. And there's like the scenes where they're all those dudes, like there's that picture and like all the dudes are on the bridge. And another thing he does is he never shows the Germans. Mm-mm. Like you see their planes, but that's it. Like he never shows a German soldier at all. So he doesn't really ever show the enemy in this, except for these like little isolated scenes where it's like the planes coming in and you hear it before you see it.
Yeah.
And you see all the kids' reactions to the sound of it, and you see the fear in their face, and then like them turning and looking up, and then like there's just nothing they can do. There's like nothing they can do except just like get down. Like that's it. Yep. Like you get down and hope that you don't blow the fuck up.
Fish in a barrel.
Hope that a bullet doesn't hit you at 50 cal.
Yeah, like nothing they can do. They just want to get on this fucking boat. Like they all feel like failures already.
Who are they? Is it the UK?
It's
British,
it's the British, and they're trying to get home. They basically failed.
Yeah, the Nazis pushed them all the way to the English Channel.
Yeah, so they're like not only like they're defeated like emotionally and mentally, but then they're just getting they can't. Every boat they get on gets fucking sank.
Yeah.
Sunken.
Gets sunk.
Sunken.
What is it?
Sunk.
Sunk.
They got sank.
Sunken. They got sunken. Sunk.
The boat was sunk.
Them fools got sanked.
They got sanked. They got blown up.
Them fools got sanked for sure.
Yeah, and so very tense, very very tense, and he does a very good job of making this war. It's definitely one of the most unique war films I've ever seen.
Yeah, I love it.
And I know like that 1918 or whatever, 1917 tried doing something, along these lines. It just did not work.
Yeah, I still wish I need to see that movie.
I don't get how that movie like won any awards, and this one just like I don't think this one did.
No,
I don't think does Nolan have an award at all?
Dark Knight maybe.
Award from what? The Academy Awards?
I don't know. Yeah,
one of them, Golden Globes or
prestigious award.
He should though. He don't need to though. He's
Well, they're keeping him under the radar.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he's about
because
to do the
obviously
moon
they can't let him
landing.
get too famous. I mean, then people will know.
Yeah.
I still think Memento is one of my favorite Nolan films.
Oh, he's won Oscars before. Oh, nominee.
Inception, Memento. What was he nominated?
He actually won Best Direction for Dunkirk.
Oh.
And he won Best Writing for Interstellar. He won Best Director for Inception. The
Yeah, but
Saturn
these are-
Award.
What are these?
All these are the Saturn Awards.
There we go.
He won the Saturn Awards,
Yeah,
huh?
he won the Saturn Award for Best Writing in Dark Knight.
Yeah.
Batman Begins, also a Saturn Award.
That's our guy.
Yep.
Our guy's got to have the Saturn Awards.
Exactly. What a weird, just random thing to name an award ceremony after, huh?
Look up the Saturn Awards. See if there's anything. If there's any nefarious imagery.
Yeah, right. SaturnAwards.org.
It's like
Sponsored by Liquid Death.
I know.
Look at these fucking guys.
Is that fucking the guy who? No, that's Stan Lee.
That's Stanley.
Stanley.
Nick Cage,
initiated.
Arnold.
James Cameron, fucking Steven
No,
Spielberg.
this award page looks like the most bonk award page. This looks like something someone made in high school.
Yeah, on HTML.
There's no way this is real.
Okay, hold on. Let's
It
go
can't
there.
be real.
It's the SaturnAwards.org.
No, that ain't real.
Here, let's
bro.
try this in Saturn. No, wait.
Oh man, their web design's whack.
SaturnAwards.net.
Dude, I want to get me one of them though.
It's not better.
No, dude, it literally looks like a website for like a conspiracy theory. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
like-
it's like I don't know, some
David Icke, Reptilians.
yeah, exactly.
Something like
Exactly.
Yeah.
What do all these guys have in common?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. Mass
Nothing.
pedophilia.
It's like Arnold Schwarzenegger, Stan Lee, Nick Cage. Then you got fucking Spielberg and James Cameron, and then Chloe
Chloe Grace Moretz.
Moretz. Like, what is she doing on there?
Who's this little guy on the right?
The little guy.
Yeah, who's that guy?
I have no. Is that even a guy?
Who's that? Who is that? I don't know.
Yeah, who is
I
that?
don't know.
Who is that? little-
Frodo?
Is that the guy from Stranger Things?
It's Frodo.
No, I don't think it is. I don't know who that is. Saturn one though. Nolan's got a couple of those though.
Bill Hader.
Okay.
So check out the SaturnAwards.org.
What do you got? You got anything on?
That was your pop culture.
I got a little bit more.
I've been watching Breaking Bad.
Yeah, Enzo's first time
time.
watching.
Really, huh?
Yeah.
First time watching Breaking Bad.
First time watching it.
Oh, you're a lucky person.
I don't know. The whole
Watch yourself.
How far are you?
watch myself. I'll just say this. Now I understand Tuco is a meth head, but he's a little over the top. I don't know if he's that believable to me.
It's kind of.
That's as far as I've gotten though.
Tuco?
Yeah, Tuco. Like he just killed his like best friend, and then he's like 10 seconds later he like stops
Yeah.
him. He's like, "What's wrong with him?"
Yeah,
You just
he's
beat
a
him to
fucking-
death.
How far
He's
are
part of
you?
the cartel, bro.
I'm at the part where, dude, this part actually. I'm sorry. I actually loved this part when Tuco was making them tacos. Or no, when he's asking the old guy to answer questions, and the old guy dings the bell for yes.
Yeah.
That part was legit.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's all you are.
That's as far.
You're
as far as
season one?
I think it's season 2, like episode 1 or 2.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. The beginning of season 2.
Yeah, it gets.
so.
It's kind of like over the top. It's like meant to be over the top a little bit. Like it's not supposed to be like photorealism. It's
I don't
more.
think it's over the top at all.
well,
Just that one character. I was like,
Tuco,
I don't
I-
even think Tuco's over the top. I think there's people out there that exist.
that are
Like,
just like that. They're just
Yeah, man.
crazy as fuck.
there's very violent people out there that lose their shit over dumb shit and then do something stupid and
It's like
get
a
put
Joe
away,
Pesci kind of.
get put away in jail. But he's connected. He's part of the cartel.
I don't know. I
Yeah,
feel like
he's
it's
the
a
son.
bright show. It's got that. I mean, that Better Call Saul, like the whole Breaking Bad, like that whole world isn't like doesn't feel like even Jesse's character. Like his character is like it's almost to the extreme of that. Like the meth head,
Jinko jeans.
2000.
You didn't know a
Chico.
Jesse? You guys didn't know
maybe,
a Jesse
yeah,
in high school, bro?
I don't know.
Not a Jesse
You know?
per se. I just mean like it's not like
Pat
it's
was almost Jesse. What are you talking about?
true, but
Yeah.
but he's kind of like it's just over the top, not in a bad way. I just don't think it's like it's not like supposed to be The Wire. It's not supposed to be that. It's supposed to have like this a little hint of comedy, a little hint of
I think if Pat wasn't smart,
Shut up, Pat.
he would have been like a
Jesse.
well,
A
Jesse's
Jesse.
fairly successful and pretty smart too.
yeah, but stupid at the same time. Like his potential is very untapped until later on.
I also like how the only guy throughout, so far at least, that is the only sane person in the whole show is the fucking brother-in-law, the DEA guy. He's like right about everything, but he's also kind of like a lovable dimwit. You know what I mean? Like he's kind of like a
Yes.
good old boy, but at the same time, he's like kind of right about everything. It was just making me laugh.
Who?
The brother-in-law, this guy.
Oh, okay.
Walter White's
Yeah.
brother.
Yeah.
Dude, shit gets crazy, bro.
I
I'm
know,
telling
man,
you, shit
yeah.
gets crazy.
Yeah, then this show honestly like it so like I was saying it has this colorful like quirkiness to it. That's a better way of saying like than unbelievable. It's quirky.
Yeah.
It's like kind of it's just I don't know. It's
Like
got
he
this
just doesn't tell his family anything and just continues to get away with it forever and ever.
yeah, and then it gets really dark.
Okay.
Like it gets like real serious and real like
you watch these two characters like change. Like you
Okay.
watch their
a lot of characters change actually.
yeah, you watch a lot of characters, but like the two main like Jesse and Walt, like you see him just turn into this darkness, and you watch Jesse just basically fall apart.
Okay.
Yeah. It's like you're rooting for these people the whole time and then you're wondering who you're rooting for.
So yeah, I guess in that sense, like yeah, the first season could come off as like
quirky.
yeah, quirky, almost yeah, like that's not even quirky, but like I don't know if quirky is the right word. It's
I
like
don't
la
know.
la 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 da 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 da.
Just getting by. doing
White,
his thing,
Mr.
yeah.
White,
Yeah.
good guy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're in
We'll get
for
there.
you're in for a ride. It's
I'm definitely
perfect.
gonna keep watching.
It's
it.
5 seasons.
Yeah,
I
I'm
mean, so
definitely
it's
gonna
like
keep watching
not that
it's probably one of the best. It definitely. I think
That's what
it's in
everyone
the
keeps
top
telling
like
me.
5 best shows ever made.
yeah. And it was on FX too. That's pretty
It's-
crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. It was on FX.
It wasn't on like a big network. Like, it feels like a HBO show or something.
Bryan Cranston kills it, man.
Bro.
They all kill it.
Yeah, the
Like,
whole
the only person that doesn't, the only person I always laugh at is Walt Jr.
Oh man.
Dude, I love that guy.
I'm
man.
sorry,
good.
bro.
He is
no,
good,
fuck
dude.
him. He's a
What?
little bitch, dude.
He's good.
Walt Jr.'s a little bitch.
He turns into a little bitch.
He's
I know
a
what you
little
mean.
bitch.
What happened? So
But he
far,
writes-
he's not. In the beginning, he's not.
He does a good job though of
Yeah.
it. He's still like he and hit that.
You don't love me, Dad?
Oh shit!
don't
You
love
gonna go
me,
there,
Dad?
bro?
You don't love Mom? Or
Is that what
you're
he
such
said?
a bitch sometimes. Nah.
Yeah, he's like.
I'm not making
Feel
fun
like
of.
you're
I'm
just
not making.
being a pussy.
I'm
That's
not
what he
making
says.
fun of his fucking disability. I'm making fun of his character, like the character.
The character, but the kid does it. The kid kills
Does
it.
a good job. Yeah. Every time I see him, I just feel like.
I don't think.
oh.
I don't even know if he does. He's really like that.
Yeah, I know.
So what do you mean?
Well,
He's a great actor.
Well, sure.
He's been in a lot of shit, huh? He's such a good actor,
Well,
you guys.
let's see what else he's been in.
He's
RJ,
probably
man.
been in a lot.
Let's see.
For sure, he's been in a lot.
Name me something.
I don't know. We're about to find
Exactly.
out. The
I've seen-
Batman.
I've seen, yeah.
He
So
was in
for
the Batman.
The Recall, River Runs Red, and Escape from Paradise. Those 4 movies.
Dude, it's
Yeah.
No, there's more than that. Go to his whole filmography.
Somebody like you escape from
nothing.
Post-production.
Nothing, bro. Dude's in nothing. He's not that great.
I think he was good.
Well, how many other movies do you have that character in?
I thought
I'm
he
just
was
saying,
in Robot
like,
Chicken.
I'm allowed. I don't like. I thought his character was a little bitch.
Bro, he was on Hannah Montana.
He for sure was a little bitch in the show.
Yeah.
He was the school bully on Hannah Montana in 2007. That's weird.
That is weird. It makes me want to see that episode.
Oh yeah.
I mean, Skylar becomes like. Skylar's the most hated, I think.
His wife?
Yeah.
Why'd you say that?
She just becomes
Toxic. You have to see. You have to wait till you get there.
I can't
Yeah,
explain
she
it.
seems like not that way so far.
That's the whole idea of the show. The whole show flips. Like
Yeah.
it
gets
takes,
dark, dude.
It takes
It
a
goes down.
360
Okay.
and then some.
I actually want to start watching Better Call Saul again. We watched like the first 2 seasons, and then something happened where we got knocked off it, and we just we never went back. And just one of those things where like it's been too long.
Has Saul been in it? Saul's in it in the first
Not
season.
yet.
No?
No, Saul's not until like end of second or some shit. But Better Call Saul was really good too. It's different, a lot more dry.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot more of a slow burn.
Yeah, I never started it. I always wanted to. I really like that guy. I also want to watch that film. I think we talked about it here, the one that you watched. Did you watch that? The movie where he's a badass?
Yeah, he talked about it.
Yeah.
Something Ted or something like that, or on. Wait, what was his name?
I
What's the name of
forget.
that show?
I don't know. Jake's over there getting text messages and stuff. I'm trying to talk to him on a podcast,
Bob
I gotta turn off my
Odenkirk.
sounds, bro.
Bob Odenkirk.
asking you questions.
What are you
You're
asking
getting
me? I thought
extra
you were-
retarded right then.
Oh wow! Look at you.
Oh, I can't. Oh, you can sit there and make fun.
I wasn't making. Just because the guy has a disability
I'm
doesn't mean
clipping it.
doesn't mean
it's
I
all
can't
what the
call him.
internet says.
Just because he has a disability doesn't mean I can't call him a shitty actor. Okay.
Well, just because he has a disability doesn't mean I can't call you a retard.
Nobody
Is that
bothered.
touche?
yeah.
This one, Mr. Nobody or whatever.
You haven't watched it yet?
No,
Oh, okay.
I really like him though.
Yeah, I told you guys to watch that.
I know I've been slipping on that. You know what I did watch though? I watched Elon Musk's film, the NASA film.
What?
Or about did you check? Look at Elon Musk Netflix. So he did.
Netflix or NASA?
It's like going to Mars. It's like the. It's right there, but you had it. But it's you got to watch it.
Return to
I'm
Space.
not.
You got to watch it because you should watch it for
Okay.
sure.
Okay.
Because it's funny because it actually kind of exposes NASA, and I don't know if it.
Return to Space.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's doing it. I don't know if he's trolling. Because remember when he did the car to Mars?
Yeah,
he
he
like
glitched.
He did the glitch, and it's a set. Like it's legitimately a set of what they're shooting, and it was in the live fucking broadcast of the thing going to space, the car going to space.
So what is this one like that you've seen?
This is about SpaceX and the inception of SpaceX and why he wants to go to, do, fucking inter
Space.
I watched
Space
a
travel.
clip from I wonder if it's from this where he was talking about how like someone was asking him about like is going to Mars going to be for the elites, and he was just like well no, he's like or no, they asked if it was going to be an escape for the elites, like an escape pod to for the elites going to Mars, and he's like no, he's like going to Mars is basically he's like going to Mars is gonna suck, like it would suck
Yeah.
to live there. Like you get there, you'd have to fucking build your own. You have to build the base, and you have a high probability of dying getting there, and
Yeah.
all this stuff. And he was like, I just found that kind of interesting.
Yeah, I don't know if space is real or not, but it shows all these scenes of NASA. And it's in NASA, and it's all these sets. Like it's legitimate sets of the space station, of and it's obviously portrayed to be used for training.
Yeah.
But I'm like, oh,
That's like the same stuff I'm seeing.
yeah, and in it they don't show anything. They don't show. I mean, they show these rockets go up to space,
Yeah.
or not even to space. They just use clips like this, like clips from old.
That
you know,
looks just
I
so
can't believe
fake,
we used
dude.
that. I can't believe that's real.
This right here.
Yeah,
The one
This
that-
looks so
the,
fake. Like
the
this
thing, the detaching, that's on fucking wires, bro.
run it back real quick.
That's on fucking wires. Why do we accept that? Like, why do we, as an intelligent species, look at that and say, "All right, that looks like fucking Star Wars shit," you know? That's like no different than the original Star Wars.
Look at all the water stuff. They show the water the whole time, and it's all these training missions of what
Yeah,
they're
isn't it
gonna
kind of
do.
isn't it interesting how like we were talking about space is probably like water, and what do they always train in? They're always training in water. And then you remember that guy that almost drowned? Remember we heard about that? Look that up. Astronaut almost drowned, and they're in because water got into his mask.
During training.
No, out up there. He was on like the space station or some shit. Nearly drowns during spacewalk. They're telling us right there, bro. There's fucking the Bible basically tells us that the fucking there's a firmament and then there's another ocean above us. Right? That one dude on fucking Tripoli was talking about how space is like water. Or water like substance. And then we have an astronaut that nearly drowned during a spacewalk. And they're saying something broke in his helmet and his helmet started filling up.
Oh, like what water though?
That's
Does
some
he have,
cooling,
like,
some cooling thing or some shit, or I don't know. I don't fucking know.
what if they're just walking around in water up there? That's why they train in water.
It
That's
might be.
why.
Yeah, they're walking around in water and they don't know what the fuck's going on in space, just like how they don't know what the fuck's going on in 95% of our oceans. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't know what the fuck 95% of our ocean has under it.
Why are
And
the
so
cameras
so
bad?
they have the same, like they're up there, like they might be up there like along the firmament and shit like that, hanging out, dipping, jumping into this space ocean, right, a little bit, but they don't know what the fuck's out there because they don't even know what's in our ocean. So why the fuck would they know what's out in space, right? And they can't tell us that though.
Why are the cameras so bad?
That's what I'm saying. Like about everything.
What the?
Look at this fool. What the hell is he doing? And this is a good time for this. So
Random shit.
Are real. Vaccines are safe and effective. Secret hideout science. Science is cool.
yeah. So they're training in water. They're always in water. So are they
Astronaut
training
drowns.
for water? An
Nearly
astronaut
drowns.
nearly drowns in spacewalk.
The Bible and like all fucking like old like images of like the earth and like the heavens and stuff show an ocean above us.
Okay.
What's this real? Is this real
Yeah,
footage,
this is
Enzo?
real footage. For real.
It might as well be, right?
Yeah, that's real right there.
Like, why wouldn't that's something they would show us?
Yeah, the more you look into that stuff, that's what I'm saying about this Musk documentary. Watch it.
Yeah, like is he
Watch it.
trolling?
I don't know, because the guy trolls, dude. The guy trolls hard.
That's why he's like the Loki of our generation, man.
I could see that.
You know,
Yeah,
the old trickster and god of mischief.
yeah.
You know, nobody fucking knows what side Musk is on. Nobody in the lefts, the rights, the conspiracy theorists, the normies, like nobody knows
No.
where he's going or what he's doing.
Yeah, like, I mean, what do you think about him? Do you think he's
Elon Musk?
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't know because I found out that he's had some shadier business deals in the past, and like Tesla's
that's what,
and
that's
his
what we're talking
thing.
about.
Yeah,
That's why nobody knows because he has all this shady stuff, and then he does all these kind of cool things or little hints at things and trolls and shit.
He's just super ultra wealthy, and I just was thinking the other day, like, what if he just took all that billions and billions of dollars that he's using to buy Twitter, which I think is he's doing it to gatekeep. But I think he's buying Twitter. It's like you could solve world hunger with all that fucking money, number one. But it's like he's just going to buy it, and then it will just go back to being how it was. Like they'll be like, oh, okay, well, we have more reasonable
You can't solve
censorship.
world hunger, bro. Like that's just like
I'm just saying
that's
a
not
point. Like, does he really?
That's
at
not
the
a real
wealthiest guy,
thing that could ever happen. Like that would never ever happen. Like if
well,
if
you can
you
do
got,
more good
if
than
you got,
buying Twitter. Is
if
what I'm
you
saying.
got $100 billion, bro, tomorrow, and you're like, I'm gonna solve world hunger. By the end of the week, you'd be fucking dead. You'd be fucking dead.
Why do you say that?
Because there's just too much. There's too much shit going on in the world. There's too many fucking shady deals and shit going on that involve needing people to feel hungry, and you know what I'm saying? And and like you can't solve a problem like that. Like that
when it's like
you solving that
manufactured.
kind of problem is going to make a lot of very powerful people go broke.
That's kind of like the
You know?
Sarah McLachlan commercial, the Arms of an Angel thing. It's like a problem like that.
But I'm
like,
just saying, you could do. It's like he's spending all this money to buy Twitter. It's like, I don't know.
Well, he's he's obviously consciously fighting for freedom of speech, and that's the whole point of the Twitter thing. And I think that's obvious. As he's like,
Maybe,
yeah, exactly. Like
because he's not getting that now. Like BlackRock basically took over on it. Not BlackRock, but it's like their sister company or some shit, Vanguard or whatever.
Okay.
I think they're connected. Remember we talked about
Probably,
BlackRock
yeah.
and how they have their
Exactly.
hands. Yeah, you guys heard about
They
that,
own
right?
a portion of Twitter, probably.
No, they just Vanguard just bought the most shares.
Okay.
so they outbid.
So they
Musk.
outbid
Yeah.
him, yeah.
So then is he showing us who he's actually, in competition with?
I don't know, man. I don't know what to think of him.
Yeah, me neither.
I'm just gonna sit
don't
back.
either.
I'm sitting back and watching what the guy does.
Because he does have extreme wealth.
I'm definitely not like I'm not like yeah fuck yeah Elon Musk is the man because like Enzo was saying like he's got a lot of shady shit. He wants to turn people into fucking robots.
But also tells us
You know,
it's
like-
extremely dangerous in the process. When he talks about that, he's like, that's an extremely dangerous technology. Like he doesn't want they're not using that for turning everyone into the capability of reading minds and stuff. What it's going to be practically used for is
Control.
like, well, yeah, I'm sure. But what he would say would be more like fixing brain damage and shit. Like that's how it would be.
Yeah, like
used
how the
in-
COVID vaccine is supposed to cure you from COVID.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, he might want to turn us into robots. But
Who knows?
yeah, he's a wild card.
He's a wild card in the Illuminati game. Like you guys know about like the Illuminati card game.
No, is it cool? Illuminati card.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, man. Yeah, look up the Illuminati. You can't get. You can buy the original. I don't want to buy the new one. I'd only want the original from the '90s. You can still buy it though, like on Amazon, but it's just like it's not the original though. See, that's the second edition. This game came out. It's made by the people that made. If you go over, yeah, these. No. It's very hard. You gotta make sure you're finding the originals because there's been so many fakes made and stuff like that now. So basically, it was made by the guy. I'm pretty sure it was made by the people that made Dungeons and Dragons. All right.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
And it came out I think in like 94 95 I believe, but it basically has like it has everything in it.
Okay.
It has like all the predictions in it, like it has so it's kind of like a Magic card game,
Yeah, it looks like Pokemon.
Magic
yeah.
card. Like that's Trump. That's supposed to be Trump down if you go over.
Hey, this one?
The
Oh,
purple
man.
face.
Yeah, let me control this real quick.
Go to the purple face.
Yeah, the purple face. Enough is enough. Like that's supposed to be Trump. You can find you find everything. Everything's in there. All the predictions are in there.
And this was from 94?
Yeah.
Huh. Looking Glass?
Yeah. Who knows? I mean, there's something. There's
We
definitely.
got to get our hands on this.
It's hard. You gotta find the original. It's like $200.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I can't believe somebody
I do
has
shopping.
I want to. This would be awesome for the show to pull an
Yeah, you see
Illuminati
terrorist
card game.
nukes, terrorist nukes right there. Like that's a real card. The Pentagon is a real one.
Oh man!
Yeah.
Hold on, leave that up because I'm about to show this on the screen.
Jim, let me get that little didgeridoo thing you had earlier over there.
The marijuana pipe.
I didn't say that.
Enzo smokes weed.
Is this it? The entire card
Disconnected.
collection? By the way, dude, I love fucking Magic
What
the
happened
Gathering.
there?
You a Magic guy?
Oh yeah.
I have no idea how to play that stuff.
Oh, it's awesome, dude. It's a great game.
Yeah, you always fucked with Magic.
Yep.
You might like this game then, Enzo.
Sounds pretty
Well,
cool.
I want to get one of these.
Well, if we can get connected again, we can maybe look up to see how much it is.
Yeah, I don't know why.
I know it's pretty expensive.
We
because
lost the
it's-
internet.
It's like sought after.
Illuminati card game store. Thank you, sir.
We've lost the internet. Technical difficulties on Secret Hideout.
Here you go.
It's all good.
I'll look it up on here. Naughty.
Hey, you guys want to know
Card.
something crazy?
What?
So
Forgot to record the audio this one too.
no, my modem, my modem is on the ground, and all the ants on the ground are underneath my modem right now.
Why are there a lot of ants over there?
I don't know. There's always a lot of ants. I have a lot of trees.
So
and
what
a
are
lot
they
of
just
shit?
hanging
Dude,
out by the radiation?
they're all by the radiation. What the fuck does that mean?
I don't know.
Like, dude, they're all like, it's like a mass of them.
Where? Show 'em.
I can't show you. It's off camera, but there's legitimately.
You got a dust buster?
Yeah, I'm not worried
Yeah, you see,
about the
that's what
ants,
these-
Enzo. I'm talking about the idea that they're
Radiation.
attracted to the radiation
It's 5G.
of the internet. What does that have to do? Look
booster.
that up real quick. Can you
I
see?
can't get anything on the internet.
Oh
right
yeah,
now,
I
so-
just. Oh no.
So you can find like booster packs and stuff that you could buy from, like original booster packs. You find those for like $80.
I like there's one that's like professional sports, as if it's like a distraction.
But like if you want like the real one, like first edition.
Dude, I gotta do something about. Dude, you gotta see these fucking
I can't,
ants,
bro.
bro.
Show
Can
me.
I? How can I?
Are you freaking out over there? But
Well,
ants
why
now?
are they all? There's a million of them.
You're gonna pick up the modem and find like a piece of candy under there or something.
No, there's no way there's a piece
There's
of
no
candy.
food under
No.
there. I gotta see this.
This is wild.
Oh wow, bro! There
This
is
is
a lot.
wild.
Check, make sure.
Can I see this?
Check and make sure there's no food.
There's no food, for sure.
Yeah, if you want like the full
Dude, look
lot,
at
dude,
this.
it's like $500.
Look
Are
at
we still
this.
doing a show right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Look at this though.
Oh, he's showing. Okay, so he's showing everybody on the internet.
They're all underneath here.
If
They're
you watch
all-
our
they're all
YouTube, you
going
can see
wild right
you
now.
can see
I gotta
Jim's ant infestation. We'll
They're
just let it
all-
roll, bro.
All of them were hiding underneath the modem.
I wonder why.
This is awesome. This is like Blair Witch Project. This is Jake's leaving.
It's like Blair Witch.
Fucking feds, bro.
Dude, these ants are feds for sure.
Yeah, that's what they are. Remote controlled.
It's all on you, dog.
Why is it all? All right, I'm the only one in here, I guess. I can't get internet either, so
Why are they,
I don't know, bro. There's got to be some food under there.
a little bit? Maybe because it's warm.
Huh?
Maybe because it's warm.
Here, heads up.
Which I could see in the wintertime.
Run! Run!
All right, here you go.
So,
livescience.com.
in case you don't know, Jim is vacuuming his ant infestation that he just found, and I'm looking up this Illuminati card game. If you haven't heard of this Illuminati card game, like I was saying, like you can find it on Amazon and shit right now, but it's like second edition. It's just not the same as the original. You want like as a conspiracy theorist, you want the original that came out in 1994 because you want to see what's
What was true?
like what turned out to be true. Like I don't want some second edition shit that put something in there. But it's really it's hard. So like all 200 common set 1995 Illuminati card game, it's like $200 on eBay. But yeah, very interesting shit.
Yeah, that's not bad.
And people out there have this.
And they probably play it. I'd be
And
down to play that.
well, I think a lot of people have this too, and they pull out when things happen. They're like, oh, yo, fucking card game called it on this shit.
I think ants are attracted to electrical equipment.
Dude, these ants are gonna be like super ants. Like they're gonna be
They got 5G running through them.
Yeah.
Dude, some crazy shit they're gonna get in our nostrils and shit and fucking like infest our brains.
Yeah, they're fed.
They're
I gotta go back at this.
They're attracted to electronics, dude.
Yeah, so you can hear Jim vacuuming
I
up
know.
these ants, man. He's tripping out over them.
Ants in my router. Here we go.
He's acting like this is the first time he's ever had an ant infestation in his house. I used to come before Jim had a girlfriend. You would come over here and there'd just be spiders everywhere.
It's the life
Like,
of a bachelor, huh?
Before Jim had a girlfriend, you come over here and there'd just be fucking spiders fucking everywhere. And he would like be like, "Oh yeah, man, I got this gnarly spider bite on my arm." You know,
Clean
like,
the fucking.
I'm like, "Oh my god, dude, you should
Get that
I think you
checked
should go to
out."
the hospital."
Yeah.
He's like, "No, it's all right."
All right. Apparently, a lot of people have problems with ants in their router. Look at the
Yeah,
screen.
this is the thing. Hey, why don't you join us back in the fucking show, you nutcase? All right, chill out about the ants.
Did you get them?
They were fine. They weren't bothering you. You didn't even know they were there.
They're all dead now.
They've been there for 3 months.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why I freaked out. But it was wild seeing them all on the modem.
Why don't you look at yourself? Okay? You're back on the show. We got some pop culture to talk about. All right.
I've fucked up the camera angle. I got you guys nice and framed up though on accident. Look at you two. You look nice.
Yeah.
Ooh, found an ant's nest in my router, eggs and everything. Ants inside the router.
So what's up with the idea? Why are they attracted to
Does
the
anybody know why Jim's got?
The raspberry crazy ant is an ant originating from South America. You probably got that invasive species.
You got that?
Got that invasive
they're
species,
known to
bro.
lay eggs in
Yeah.
your ears and nostrils.
Exactly. Let's see.
like there's a Cheeto hanging out close to this?
And they're not even on it.
They're not even fucking with the Cheeto. Like tell me that that's not concerning in the least
It's like
bit.
it's probably because A, it's warm. B, it's getting all that 5G in there. They feel like fucking Riddler in Batman Forever.
Dude, these are raspberry crazy
You know,
ants.
when he
They're
puts on the
suicidal
fucking
ants
he puts on the
attracted
thing
to
and he's
electricity.
like,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
that's what they feel like when they're.
Dude, they're all underneath. They were underneath it, like all clustered up. Like I'm talking, it was black. I thought something was on. I thought a sticker was on the back of my modem.
Oh shit!
It was-
actually,
It
was-
exploded.
yeah.
I didn't know what it was. I was like, "What's going on
You
here?"
should check if they're coming out of the holes and if they're inside it.
They're in it for sure.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Oh, they're in it.
Oh, they're loving it.
They're hanging out in it. Probably about to ruin my modem. That's what I was freaking out about.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't think I want a bunch of bugs, crawling in my computer.
Yeah, they're suicidal. Look at all these fucking ants decided to nest in my router. Use it. Yeah, wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's the thing.
So there's something
Oh,
there.
they
Hey,
first appeared in the United States in 2002. They are invasive.
secret hideout science,
I know,
dog.
bro.
Science, bro.
Vaccines are safe.
That shit probably was wild. I don't know if I'm gonna keep all that. So
Science is cool.
I don't know what happened. I heard you discussing the game pretty good.
Yeah, you
though.
can keep it. It's all
All
right.
right. It got intense. I decided to show it. Like I thought I was trying to figure out how to show it. That was my biggest thing. So sorry about that, guys.
Ooh, they're probably putting their nest in there, bro.
I mean, I'm not scared of them.
Yeah, ants are cool.
I wasn't scared of them. I think I heard Jake briefly describing my spider.
Yeah.
I used to keep spiders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to not let I wouldn't vacuum up the spider webs. There was one in the kitchen particularly that it would catch all the flies. It caught
so
flies
you
all
just,
the
like,
time. I
left
was
it.
like, oh, well, this guy's fucking slaying.
Yeah,
But then he
that
got
was like wicked.
Literally.
he got
wicked.
big,
Yeah.
dude.
Really?
Yeah, he got big. He was eating good.
Oh,
He was
yeah.
eating good. And I
Fucking
think they were
love it.
biting
I
me
think
at
I got
night.
one on
Yeah,
top of me
no, I
right
know
now.
they were biting you. I remember we went skating one day. You're like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, something bit me." I was like, that doesn't look good, dude.
No, it definitely did.
That spider's
But-
crawling on me right now, it feels like.
All right, well, back to what we were talking about. If you want to get that game, it's good. You have to pony up about $200.
$200?
Yeah, you get like 200 cards.
You can't find like all the cards or something like that where you
Yeah,
can, like,
it's like 400.
no, I'm talking like there's not like somebody didn't like,
Here, order all cards.
What do you mean? That's like eBay, bro.
but nobody's like made. You know what I mean? Like all the like just bootlegged it.
I don't know. Do you trust that?
What do you, I just want it to be cards so we can have them on the show and just be like,
Yeah, but if it's not real, then it's not really.
well, if you guys got
Doesn't
any,
hold
hey,
weight
we got
then,
a Venmo.
you know?
It's Secret Hideout Podcast. If you guys want to help us get this fucking card game, I'll buy this card game. So send us some loot and Venmo and help produce the show because I really think it'd be a cool aspect to pull a card and like check out the card. Like we, do like the Illuminati card game section.
Yeah.
I hit a little thing.
I mean, we could do that with this poster too. We never even talk about it.
What poster is that?
The Great Awakening poster.
I know I should have a camera on that.
It's really good. It's a really good poster if you've never checked out the Great Awakening poster. If
But
you're
the good thing
if
about
you're
the
into
card-
conspiracy theories,
the
you
card
can
game-
pick something on it and dive into it for like a week.
Like pull up some of these cards, Enzo. Like, I guess you could just do this. Like the Bermuda
not one of
Triangle.
them.
That's not one of them.
That's I mean that's like a game, but
It's
That's-
one of the cards that got released later. See how it says release date 2015? It must be just like Magic where they introduce new cards and take away
Yeah.
old ones.
yeah, you want
I want to see the '94 edition though. Yeah, you're right.
yeah, like that. That's 2015.
How do I...
Can you look up like
You have to look
Illuminati
up
card game
1994.
1994?
Yeah.
Yeah, but these
I don't
are
know,
all the
man.
cards.
Wheelchair Man plus orgies.
Yeah. Air Magic 2015. Well, these must be all like just the newest.
Yeah, get off the site. We've gone through like 4 of them already. They're not what we're
Pissing
looking for.
Jake off.
Or which one? Which one is the one that? Hold up.
Oh. Some of these we hold them together for you guys. Some of them are just wild.
1995. Yeah, there you go.
He's working hard.
That's
over
8
there.
cards. That'd be like 8 cards. Or you might see one that's like $50, but that's only for like an expansion pack that came out, you know? If you want like all of them, that's not. There we go. Like that's what you're looking for, or something like that.
Well, I want to know more about these cards though.
You've never heard about these? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, they're a thing.
What's the Republicans one say right there, Enzo?
If the Republicans will stop telling lies about the Democrats, we will stop telling the truth about them. I don't know what the fuck that means. The Republicans have an extra +5 for direct control of any government group that is not a nation. Look at the deprogrammers one. It's like a MK Ultra.
Huh. Yeah, I want this game.
Yeah.
I really
it's
do.
pretty cool.
I'd like to see if
I don't even know how we got into this anymore.
Secular humanists. While you control this group, all straight or conservative groups will be so distracted that any attacks they make against your other groups in italics will be at -3 power. And then it's like liberal. Any straight or conservative groups are at a disadvantage.
and this was in '94 this game was
Yeah.
made?
Yeah.
So hold on, is that painting the
Dude, we
liberals
should get
and
this
the
game
right?
and then have Enzo teach us it, and then we should just play it
Let's do it, dude.
one day.
I'm down.
We'll Twitch stream it.
Twitch stream it.
We're gonna be at episode 100 at some point.
It's got to be original though. I won't accept anything other than.
Well, then we're gonna need some help from you guys. All right. So if
All
you
the
guys
cards
want
in
to
the full
donate,
deck. Here we go. Originally released in 1982 by occultist Steve Jackson.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure he had a hand in.
who's Steve Jackson?
I told you. I think he had a hand in Dungeons and Dragons.
Why does it say
if I'm not-
occultist?
Well, because he's probably a fucking occultist, bro.
Do you think he had anything to do with the ants?
I don't think so.
I don't know, bro. I think it's all connected here.
Maybe I'm wrong. Who created? Was it Steve Jackson?
Yeah.
You ever played Dungeons and Dragons, Enzo?
I've never played that actually, no.
It seems like a kind of fun game.
I mean, it's probably pretty cool.
It seems like a really fun game for like theater students.
Yeah.
Do you know
Group
what I
of
mean?
people together and you're kind of like acting stuff out.
You're acting stuff out.
role playing.
Yeah, role playing, and you're making. I believe you're writing the story too.
Yeah, as you go along.
Okay, so he's not known for that. I could have sworn there was something to do with
Well, maybe it's just because it's Dungeons and Dragons.
maybe it's by the same people, like by the same company that puts it out. Maybe I could have swore there's. But check this out. So in 1990, the United States Secret Service raided the offices of Steve Jackson Games based on suspicion of illegal hacker activity by game designer Lloyd Blankship, and seized his manuscript for a game called GURP Cyberpunk. When Jackson went to the Secret Service headquarters the next day to retrieve his book drafts, he was told that GURP Cyberpunk was a handbook for computer crime, despite his protest that it was just a game. So they got him, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like they got him.
Yeah.
Look at its gaming site.
It's,
Is that for real?
March 1st, 1990, the offices of Steve Jackson Games, which look at the logo.
Illuminati. I don't know what we're trying to uncover here with this guy.
Well, there's nothing to uncover. They created a game, and it does a lot of shit in it that
Came true.
They sent him a
seems to be-
message.
seems to be playing out pretty accurately. And he made a game that was supposed to be a game, but they were like, dude, this could be used as like an actual handbook for cyber hacking.
Yeah.
So the guy's into something.
Yeah, I wonder what he was into.
Guy's hanging out with the dude of that the creator of like The Simpsons and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like they're probably boys.
Yeah, I wonder if he played that game.
They're probably time travelers or something. But anyways, yeah. So like we were saying, pop culture.
Pop it, baby.
The Elon Musk space.
Yeah, you gotta check it out. I forgot what it's called. What was it called? It was Elon Musk
Going to Mars.
Going to
Returning
Mars.
to space.
Yeah, dude.
Returning to space.
Elon Musk lost in space.
Yeah.
Dude, where's my car?
I finished that.
get it?
I finished
Dude,
that.
where's my car?
That
Space car.
documentary, British horror story.
Oh, okay. And
I think I called it. They're just
they're
painting,
soft on it, huh?
they're painting him as the fall guy. Like it's just like it's to put all. It's like all the British pedophile stuff with like the Prince Andrew and stuff. Like it's all swept under, and it's just like this guy was just.
A lone wolf.
It's like they do Leaving Neverland to him. So
Okay.
they do a Leaving Neverland. This guy might have actually been a fucking white hat. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, this guy might have been all right saving these kids. Oh, here for real, saving
They
these
just
kids.
blamed it on him.
Yeah, they blame him, and because he obviously looks the part, and he was an eccentric, and they just it was easy to paint him as the pedophile instead of it be the royal family, which it was. It was the royal
Yeah.
family. Like
Yeah.
they were probably giving him the
Always
kids
has
if that
been.
was the case. You know what I mean? And they're
Yeah.
just like, well, this guy is going to be the fall guy for it.
Yeah. You gotta go down, Jimmy.
Yeah,
You gotta go down.
yeah.
Isn't he dead anyways right now?
Well, yeah, he died. He died pretty old,
Okay.
but it was during his case too, because he was probably going to expose all of those fucking people.
Yeah, exactly.
Straight up.
I know.
Yeah. Like, it's just,
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, fuck you guys.
yeah. He's like, you guys gave me.
Yeah.
You guys made me do
You
it.
said this was okay.
Yeah.
You said I had to, otherwise you wouldn't give me all these jobs.
Yeah.
Shit.
It's not. I didn't think it was that good. I didn't think it was.
You think they're hiding stuff?
I think they're hiding stuff. I
Yeah.
didn't think it wasn't. It wasn't an expose by any means of like
Right
anything
on.
that you wouldn't.
I
know.
probably won't watch it.
Nah, I wouldn't. I wouldn't see. I mean, if you don't know anything about like him, Jimmy Savile, and
Yeah.
all the fuckery of the royal family,
Yeah.
then maybe watch it, I guess.
Yeah.
But
On that note, I did anybody watch the Water?
I started it.
Okay, I
Yeah.
didn't watch it, and I don't think I'm going to.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
hard
Jim,
to
You
watch.
said it was almost unwatchable.
Oh, it was.
Yeah.
It was almost
That's-
unwatchable.
I was going
that.
to watch it, but then there was two things holding me back from it. Was that one, I couldn't. It wasn't on YouTube,
No,
and so
it
like,
was on YouTube.
I wanted to listen to it basically. Like I just don't have time to like it. As crazy as it was, like nothing really grabbed me. Like the whole snake venom thing, like it was a little too out there for me.
What's the premise?
To give it time, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like I
I
didn't really want to give it time. And the another thing is, to give it time, I would have to hear from certain people that I respect telling me like, yo, you got to check this out. Like, this is fucking mind blowing. And in fact, most of the people I do go to for stuff were telling me,
Like Del
not me
Victory?
personally, but we're saying like it's ridiculous.
It was
And
ridiculous.
to me, it sounds like I mean, I will eventually go and I will check it out. I'll skim through it and check it out. But from what I'm hearing from people I respect and shit like that, it sounds like, to me, it kind of sounds like it's like it's psyop in itself, like you know what I'm saying, like let's make them look crazy. Like,
Easy.
these people are crazy.
Gatekeepers.
Look what they believe in.
QAnon.
Yeah,
This is
QAnon.
QAnon.
This is what QAnon is.
Yes.
You know.
Yes.
And unfortunately, there's going to be a lot of people out there that are into the truth world that, are a little too,
Gullible.
there's a lot of people out there in like the conspiracy world and the truth world that are very sheep-esque themselves. Like they're no
Well,
different than,
They're programmed.
yeah.
They're all programmed. I mean, we talk about. Jesus, those ants are in my face. They're getting me right now.
Check in there, bro. Crawling up your leg.
No, but I mean, we talk about it all the time, like that we've gotten, we're got like all the time, where you think about it and you're like, oh, I participate in this fucking Satan spell or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
I do.
Yeah,
I watch Disney
yeah.
Plus, so it's
Waiting for Mighty Ducks season 2 to come out.
and I understand the ones that do believe it, because it's like when you watch it, it's probably got truths in it. It's got facts in it.
Yeah.
It's got shit that's like unbelievable to think of. Like if you look at the bio, when you read the bio, it's all like, we worry about the satanic elite. And it's like, yeah, we the conspiracy crowd, we do worry about the satanic elite, and we do believe in the satanic elite, and we do think that there's fuckery going on with
Yeah.
sorcery and witchcraft and all that jazz. But it's, when you watch it, it's just cheap. It's cheap as fuck. The whole thing, it's like, it's just cheap, and it's made to look
Sounds like a
kooky.
miss, yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, like I don't know either. I think it's probably a psyop. It's probably exactly what Jake just said. Made to make, this is QAnon.
Yeah.
This is what the QAnon people are watching. Like, you watch like a good documentary.
And I think that because you see the attacks on it, and it's real. It's like it's easy pickings.
Yeah, they brought it up on Rogan
It's like
today.
super easy pickings.
Yeah, it is. It's made to make it look completely cheesy, completely fake. The same thing we'd say with Alex Jones sometimes.
Yeah.
But there is probably kernels of truth in it, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Or maybe a lot of truth, but it's probably all of it. It's probably for real. Like, it probably is true. They're probably
Yeah. The whole thing is
Yeah.
probably true.
The whole thing is probably true, but they just do it like, it's like, it starts off with this stupid like newscasting. It looks like a newscast, and it's, I don't know. It's just, it's phony looking. It's not a good, you watch Fall of the Cabal or something like that.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, this shit was good. Like,
Yeah.
this shit's legit. Like, it's done well and it's believable. But you watch this and it's just like, oh, this is a cheap YouTube video.
Yeah.
And why is it huge? You know what I mean? Like, why is it huge? Everyone's talking about it. Like I said, they talked about it on Rogan. Every one of the people that you follow are saying, don't watch it, you know, psyop or whatever. Why is everyone talking about this documentary?
Yeah.
If it's not even watchable.
It's unwatchable.
It's
It's the new
unwatchable.
buzz term. I've been hearing it everywhere. Everyone says it. I say it. You say it. Everyone I talk to, it's unwatchable, unlistenable, unplayable.
Is this it?
Yeah. So it starts with this guy. You're like, you know,
Yeah.
he looks unhinged. Here, leave this on though. I'm about to put this on the YouTube to get us pulled. But like, it's just,
Can we hear some volume of it? Oh.
yeah. Give us a little volume, Enzo. Put the mic at it too a little bit.
Sponsors or anybody else. And we've kept that promise. We promised to never stop fighting, to keep exposing everything until there's literally nothing left to expose. Today we're going to air a documentary that highlights our commitment to that mission. I hope you're ready. Another thing that we've highlighted on this show many, many times is how the entire COVID control regime is built on lies. Lies that have been exploded over and over again.
Yeah, I'll watch this.
Jake's in.
That's all I needed.
He got him. He's like, yeah, it looks good. What's wrong? What's wrong with that?
I'll watch it at some point.
What does everyone say? Like, are you talking like Owen Benjamin's like talking?
Owen Benjamin.
Owen Benjamin had
What did Owen
I think
Benjamin say
Tripoli
about it?
I think Tripoli shit on
I'll
it.
show you. Look, he had a episode that said it was a psyop, I think, right?
Yeah, he just brought up, because like I said, I didn't watch it, but apparently, you know, the gist is about it's snake venom they're putting in, and he just made some really easy points about it. He was just like, okay, well, you know, if it's fucking snake venom that they're putting in our water system, he's like, what, like the most impacted grouping out there would be small children.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like a toxic venom like that would hit children way harder than it would hit adults.
Right.
You know, and that right there was like, yeah, that makes sense.
But are they claiming that the snake venom's in COVID?
I don't know. I didn't watch it.
Yeah,
that's true.
I turned it off because I was like, oh, this is.
No, I think they're saying they're putting it in like.
It's kind of like how Europa starts. Europa
Yeah.
starts with like
Yeah.
this guy. It's like I was like, yeah, watch it. It's really, you know, it's eye opening. It starts off with this like, guy who just looks like a skinhead, and you're like, he's got the
yeah.
face tattoos of the teardrops and everything, and
Yeah.
like Nazis on his face, and you're like, like what am I getting into? Like,
Yeah, I would never watch anything like that.
the first episode though, you know what I mean?
Like the first few seconds when they're talking about this Federal Reserve.
yeah.
I don't know what you guys are talking about. I never watched that
Oh, bullshit.
in my life.
Bullshit. I'm not saying you have to believe. I'm not saying you live by
I don't know.
it.
I don't know what they're talking about.
He's like, I've never heard anything like
I don't know what they're talking about.
Are you talking to the ants?
Yeah, well, give us a status update on how they're doing down there. Dude, they're crawling out on the floor, right? Aren't they?
Yeah, they're still out there.
Oh.
They're out
Um,
there. They're living their best life.
Living their best life down there.
They're like, dude, this shit makes you fucking retarded. You guys gotta try this stuff, dude. Go to the
Go near it.
Go near it, bro. Go near it.
Get right up in there.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
watched that. I watched that. Oh, we came ready today. We came prepared.
I just keep thinking about those ants down there. Fucking
What, me losing my mind?
being like Walt Jr. down there.
Oh my god. Jeez. Oh my god.
Oh man. They're all contemplating changing their sex. They're all down.
maybe that's
they're
what-
all
yeah,
down
they're all
there
in
going. You guys just want to be. You guys want to trade.
They're not sure what's going on.
And you play video games, right?
Yeah, well,
Have
well.
you fucked with this Elden Ring game that people are talking about?
I've actually played like by the same developer. I've played almost every game that company has made. This is the first one that I have not yet played, but I'm gonna play it soon.
Okay.
It's
So I hear nothing but great things about this game.
Yeah.
I'm never gonna play it. It's okay. So my gaming, I'm not a gamer, but I wish I was. I'm just not good at games. I always say that on here. And so this game is not for me because what I hear is it's always compared to some other game that's considered really hard.
Dark Souls.
Dark Souls.
That's
right?
the original that this company made.
So that's their game.
That's
Like,
their game. Yeah.
Okay, so and apparently Dark Souls is hard because it's like you have to the fighting style, right? Is
Yeah.
hard. Like, am I correct on that?
It's hard, but it's just like very difficult, and it's just like the movie
but I'm saying,
Live, Die, Repeat. It's that type of thing where it's like you just keep going through this thing and you die a million times,
In
and it
Dark
sets you
Souls?
back. Yep, it sets you back, and then you eventually figure out how to beat it, but you have to go through like all in, kind of like
but like I'm saying, like the actual components of the game, like the fighting, is what makes it is what's hard, right?
Yeah.
Like you gotta like parry and
Yeah,
dodge at the right moments, right?
the enemies are like they don't give you any type of like leeway. If you make any type of mistake, if you get too greedy, like you swing your sword just like one too many times, you're
done.
Yeah,
you're
you're
like
done. Yeah.
worked, right?
Yep.
Okay, so yeah, that's what. So I learned about that game because of my experience with the This is how and people will probably gamers will laugh at me, but the Star Wars game that came out, the God, what was it? Like Fallen Jedi or whatever? Or, do you know what I'm talking about?
I'm looking it up right now. Fallen Order.
Fallen Order. I don't know. It was like the most recent Star Wars. Yeah, Fallen Order. I think it was Fallen Order, where you're like the redhead Jedi.
Let's see.
You're the kid from fucking Shameless.
Yeah.
Yeah, Fallen Order. So I got that game and I was like really excited about it because it looked really cool. And I started playing it and like it was fucking really hard for me.
Yeah.
It was like really hard for me. I even put on that shit on like easy, dude, and like
And it was still super
and
hard.
that shit was like really hard for me. And like I kept like going up to these stormtroopers like, all right, I'm gonna work these motherfuckers over, and I was getting killed by like stormtroopers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it became really frustrating to me. And I was like, what the fuck's going on? Like, I can't be that bad. Like, I know I'm really bad, but, you know. And so I, like, started researching, and people were like, this game's hard. You got to make sure you're blah, blah, blah. And then people were like, it's not Dark Souls hard. you know?
Yeah.
Everyone's like, oh, you fucking
not that hard.
noobs.
Yeah.
Like, try playing Dark Souls. So I looked into what Dark Souls was, and that's how I found out. Anyways, back to this game. So Elden Ring is their new game, right?
Correct. And
Okay.
George R.R. Martin, the guy who wrote Game of Thrones, wrote the script for this game.
Okay, I'm hearing amazing things on it. On that, for if you like those kind of video games,
Yes,
right?
yes.
And one of the things I'm hearing about it is that it's like a game that's complete. Like,
Yeah.
like it's not, you don't gotta buy shit in it. Like when you buy this game, you're buying the complete game.
Correct.
And everything you can get from the game, you can get in the game,
Yes.
right? So that's a lot of people enjoyed that because you're not seeing that much in video game world anymore.
Yeah,
Right.
most companies now, like, they'll put out something that's, like, shitty, and then they'll be like, oh, it's 3 months later, here, buy our,
the
like,
expansion pack.
pack.
Yeah.
So that I hear that about it, and then I hear about how incredibly hard it is, you know. And there's actually like memes and there's like cartoons out there of like, you know, there's like a funny one being like first time playing Elden Ring, and it's like this character, and he like gets a sword and he smiles and he sees like this like character across this field, and he runs over and he starts like laughing and like hitting the character, and the character like turns and fucking just smashes his head in
Yeah.
till he's fucking dead, you know. And it's like that's like what it's like the first character you come upon, it's
brutal.
gonna wreck your ass, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Like he's saying it doesn't hold your hand, right? So that's what I'm seeing it's being kind of known for, is it's really awesome, just really hard.
Yes.
Okay. And so apparently what's going on is there's like people out there that are, their like sole purpose is to help other players
Beat this game.
beat games and beat certain bosses, right?
Yeah.
And there's a character called Let Me Solo Her, all right?
Okay.
And his mission is to help. He's helped over 300 to 400 players beat this one boss that is supposed to be incredibly hard.
Yeah.
Okay. And what happens is like you walk through like this curtain or some shit, this like fountain thing,
Yeah.
and then you got to face this. And what he does is he stands out there or some shit, and he'll say, "I'll beat this for you,"
Okay.
and he'll go in and beat her.
Beats it. Yeah.
Right. And the thing about it though is that his character. So with this game, Jim, you can like deck out your character, you put armor on them and everything like this. You can completely customize your character. Right.
Yeah.
This character has a like. Why don't you look him up? Look up. Let me solo her.
Okay.
Solo her, and he's completely naked except for like a little cloth.
Yeah.
Right. And he carries a katana and another like sword weapon, and he has like a jug on his head. Right. So he wears no armor.
Okay.
Right. And his philosophy is, why wear armor if the point is to never get hit.
Okay.
Right. And so he'll go in for you and whoop this person's ass
Without getting hit. Okay.
because he doesn't wear armor
On your account?
on your account. Or like I don't know how.
Yeah,
this
like
works.
this guy's about to summon him. Like, see this player right here
Summon him
into
how?
his game.
I don't know
Like
how
he
to-
goes see these markings on the floor.
See, okay, so
yeah,
yeah,
he just got him in the
so
game.
he
He
just
summoned
got
him, and that
and
guy's
he's like,
bowing at
all
him.
right, he's bowing at him, and he's
He's
like,
a real
all right,
player.
I'm gonna go do this for you.
Make it full screen real quick, Enzo.
So he goes in there. They go into the boss battle. Hold on, it's gonna lag now, but
And I think this shit is so cool, even though I'm never gonna play this game.
oh, dude, this is a great game, man. I would recommend it.
I can't. I don't
Yeah.
have. I just-
Everybody I hear who talks about this game, because a couple guys at work play video games pretty
Yeah.
heavy. They
Look at this guy's not even getting hit. Oh, yeah, see, he's not even getting. Oh shit.
So he's just watching this other person play the
Yeah,
game.
he's
Yes.
watching this other guy beat a boss for him in the same game.
It's like some-
And it's specifically, I think he specifically beats this boss for people. Like
Right.
that's his thing. And there's other players out there that do similar things throughout the game.
do they pay him?
No,
No.
That's like
just part of the game.
it became. So legend has it is that it became his mission to do this in the game because it took him like over 200 times to beat this boss.
Oh shit.
All right, which is why he does it now with no armor.
Yeah, because he's just so good at it.
And
Holy
why
fuck,
he
dude, look at
helps
this.
everybody. That's why his name is Let Me Solo Her.
So could they
So it's
both
like a
go
ro-
at him right
They
now?
could.
Yeah.
Other guy could. Yeah.
But his name is Let Me Solo.
Yeah, I got you.
Like it's like his revenge
Yeah, it's his thing.
on it. You know?
Who is he?
Isn't that kind of fucking
Some
cool?
guy.
Do they know who he is?
No, I
Some
don't,
guy
I don't know.
that plays
Probably
this game.
Maybe somewhere in the world.
Yeah.
Gaming world.
But yeah,
I'm
this
not deep
Elden
into
Ring
that,
game
so-
is fucking. It's got like a perfect 10 rating.
What do you hear from people, Jim?
That
about this
they're
game?
obsessed with it. That they play it till like 4 a.m,
Yeah.
Yeah.
5 a.m.
I mean,
See,
it's
I
it's
can't do-
amazing
I can't
looking
do
game,
games like
dude.
that. I can't do games like that.
I can't do games like that either.
No, I don't have that time.
I mean, I did like Skyrim,
Yeah.
and
This
the
looks
game,
like
the
or
Phoenix
Sky-
Rising.
Skyrim's like diet this, right?
Just
Skyrim
an
would be like
older version of it. Like,
yeah, but it'd still be diet this like
Yeah, it is,
like
it is, for
skill wise
sure.
and shit.
for sure.
Yeah,
I mean, this is one of the hardest games ever made, dude. Like, but a lot of people love the challenge. You know what I mean?
yeah, and that's honorable.
Yeah.
I respect that. You know.
I wish I could play video games too.
I mean, just
Yeah.
think about it, dude. Have you ever
That's
been
why I
like
like.
sick?
That's why I like learning about shit like this. That's
Yeah.
why I like watching. Like I know a lot about this game because
people have been talking
I can't
about
do it.
Okay.
You know, like
Yeah.
that's what my obsession is with it. Is like, man, like I can't, I
Yeah.
can never be this person or do that. I can't devote that kind of time and energy to it. But I wish I could. But I'm just gonna watch the highlight reels
Yeah,
and
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
You know,
For sure.
and I just think that kind of story is just like really cool. Like that there's someone out there. There's someone out there. There's people out there doing this for other players. You know,
See if you can
Like,
find
let
a
me help
picture of
you.
him.
Who? Let me solo her?
Yeah.
like the actual person.
Yeah.
I mean, like for example, when it's sick, when you're like not feeling well, or the weather's bad, or you can't go outside, or you can't do anything. It's like that's a good time for gaming.
Yeah, but this game, like this
Sounds
game,
like
the
you gotta
game
put
that
like
you,
time into this.
yeah, and
Yeah.
the game that you like you know,
If you like
you
this
need to-
game, it's fun. But if you don't like it, then it's
like
not.
I'll play a game for like 2 hours max at like
Yeah.
on a given day.
Yeah, same.
You know.
And it's not every day. I don't get to play a video game every day.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's gonna have the person like who it is.
I don't know if they even know who it is.
Yeah.
Is it like? Is there like a? Do they have a Twitch account or something?
I don't know.
You think that they would?
Yeah, but
if
you
they
can
were
find.
such a
I mean,
big-
if you're into this, just if this story interests you, like just look up. Even if you're not a gamer, like I think it's a cool story. Just look up. Just type in "Let me solo her" on like Google, and you'll find tons of articles about this dude.
They actually
Or
brought
a girl. I don't know if it's a girl or.
yeah, that's what I was wondering.
they
because-
created like a computer player in the game just because of this guy. So they added him into the game.
Yeah, but there's others. I know that there's others like him too. There's like
cool.
there's like a little league of like these elite players. You know.
Yeah. I've wanted to get into this game, but I just haven't been able to.
Is this one of those games that you would need like the magazine for?
No. Well, it's
If there was a
definitely one that you would
magazine.
look it up. You'd go to like the
That's what I'm
wiki.
saying,
Yeah,
yeah.
you go to like the eldenring.wiki page.
Well,
And then-
I use that for every game though.
Yeah, so would I now at this point.
I use that for Pokemon and shit.
Same.
You,
know,
so you like look up hints and shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like guidelines.
Where do
and
I have to
stuff,
go
like
for this
guides.
quest or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't played games like that where I had to like redo. I was thinking about that today with Call of Duty because I've been playing Call of Duty and Apex kind of a lot, not a lot, but more than I normally have. And there's people on there that like know the names of the buildings that they're going into.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh shit! Like these people like do homework on
Oh,
this
yeah.
game.
We're going to
Oh,
crack.
yeah.
We're going to
Yeah.
crack house.
Yeah, we're going to
yeah,
grandma's
dude.
house,
Yeah,
and
whatever.
I'm like, "Where's grandma's house? Like, how do you know which one's grandma's house? Like they memorize these maps. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's why I'm not like into online play and stuff. Like I don't fuck with online play with anything just because like there's people out there like that exist, you know,
Yeah.
that like it's like, okay, well, what am I doing here? Like I don't belong here.
Yeah.
No.
Like this isn't my world.
Yeah,
I can't compete. in
I just
this.
let them know right away. I'm like, listen, guys, I'm not gonna be any help to you.
Yeah.
Like, so let's get this W.
Like
Let's get this W.
Melissa's like, "Oh, why don't we ever go online and like battle people in Pokemon online?" It's like, because, bro, like I'm gonna go online thinking I have like some boss ass team, right? And I'm gonna go up against some player from fucking like
Like an
you know,
8-year-old
some fucking like
from-
yeah, I'm gonna go up against a 13-year-old from fucking Kansas that's gonna beat me with like a level 100 Metapod.
Yeah. But I mean, you never
Do you
know.
remember what
You might be
Metapod
that
was?
person.
Yeah.
You might
That's
be
a
that
real
person.
thing. People go out there and fucking stack
Oh, I know.
stack bodies with like Metapods.
Yeah, it's like somebody in Apex would
You
go
know?
around with pistols only
And just kill everybody.
destroy. Or like Dan uses like the hardest sniper rifle to use in the game, and he just destroys with it.
Yeah, I don't need that. I don't need that weight on my soul. You know, I don't need that like that that defeat.
A good narrative and
On
a good
me?
art and good sound is what you like. A good story and a good gameplay experience. You know what I'm saying? Like you could probably get into like let's say there used to be actually a really good fucking Batman game. I think it was like
There's
Arkham
there's
Asylum.
Like three
or
of them,
Arkham Knight.
bro.
Arkham
Yeah.
Asylum's good.
One of those ones.
They're all good.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like
They're all
not an
good.
online game, but like the narrative and the whole game itself is just like it's an experience playing through almost like watching a movie or reading a book.
Yes, I love those games.
Yeah.
Those are like one of the few games I haven't like
Finished?
fully finished many games, and you know the Batman Arkham. I beat
Arkham
the
Knight or
I did
something.
I beat 1, I beat 2, and I think I beat Origins.
Okay.
Arkham Origins, because I think there's 4. I think Arkham Knight is the last one, and I'm pretty far in that one. I have ADHD, so like I'll hyper focus in on a game like that, like
Yeah,
Batman,
Same.
and then like halfway through I'll like stop playing it.
I haven't played a game
And
where I had to finish.
Making
since I
kids
was a
has made it
kid.
harder.
Of course, yeah.
I haven't played like a game that has an end.
Story.
Like Zelda,
No.
like Breath of the Wild, dude. I'm on the last boss.
Yeah,
Like if
yeah.
I turn that game on, I'm at the last boss. Like that's what I'm, and like I just haven't gone and done it.
Yeah.
I can't even remember a game. I can't remember the last game. Maybe the Alien game, Alien Covenant.
Oh, you played that one?
Yeah, I didn't finish it though.
No, you didn't finish that,
No.
bro.
Is it hard to finish? I don't even know.
No, that game's just scary,
The
dude.
game is
It's a
scary.
horror
I can't
survival
play
game.
that game for more than like 20 minutes at a time. Like it's just like I get too elevated.
I get lost a lot in it too, though.
Well, yeah, that's the point.
Yeah,
You're
like, I
supposed to
get lost, and I'm like-
and then you just hear that beep.
Yeah.
You're like, where the
Yeah.
fuck am I? Like, I think I'm in the room. Beep, 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 beep. And it's like,
Yeah.
oh,
You're like, oh
shit.
Yep.
Anxiety, especially if you put like headphones on
Oh, yeah,
with that
dude.
bitch, dude. That
At-
game is
in the
like,
dark.
that game is scary. That
Yeah.
game's scary.
I think it was on Xbox Pass or Live Pass or something. I played it for free.
Yeah.
I have that, and I don't ever play video games. I don't even know why the fuck I have that. Like, I could play like a million
Anything,
games.
yeah.
all
You
of
can
them.
try so many.
Played Red Dead for a
Red
second.
Dead 2 is supposed
Red
to be
Dead
good.
2. Couldn't. I was just like,
Yeah, I was having I liked it,
Mm-hmm.
but it just
I couldn't finish it, or like there was, and I think that's real open worlded too. So it's
Yeah.
not like
yeah.
there's not a finish to that game.
So see, like something that you got to try something like Zelda. Like something like Zelda is a little bit more.
I played.
Breath of the Wild in the game I like, my favorite game, Immortals, Rise of the Phoenix.
Super Mario Brothers Deluxe U.
Yeah, you played that.
I played that and finished it. Actually,
Yeah.
I completed.
Yeah, that's for bitches, bro.
That game's sweet.
Okay.
What
That
game?
game's
No, it's
sweet.
What game
No,
is it?
yeah,
It's
I
really
love the
good.
Mario. I love Mario games.
It's like a normal side scroll Mario game. Super Mario Brothers Deluxe U. It's for Switch.
yeah.
It's really good.
See, we're a Switch family.
I got you.
Like that's what we got. Like 4 Switches. No, we got 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, you
Oh,
went,
yeah,
you
dude,
went
this-
hard. You
we
went
got
hard.
5 Switches.
Nintendo?
We got
What
5 Switches in my
You
house.
went hard
Why?
into Nintendo out of nowhere.
Because both my kids have a Switch Lite. I have a
Okay.
Switch Lite. Melissa has a Animal Crossing Switch console, and then we have our original Switch.
Okay.
you got
That's a
of
lot,
money in
man. I haven't
Switches.
had a console in a minute.
Yeah.
You can make a pretty penny off
Dude.
those during holidays.
This is the game I think you would like, Jake, a lot. I liked it a lot, to be honest with you. It's
Terminator?
called Terminator Resistance.
Well, if it's not on Switch,
yeah, I don't know if it is.
Enzo's
but
like, well,
it's a
if you
fucking
want to
good game.
build, would you like to build a PC?
$4,000.
$4,000.
It's because like that's why like I like Xbox games and shit. But it's just made it hard to like because when I want to play Xbox, I gotta go in the living room. You know, I gotta play in the living room. Where if I'm playing a Switch game, like me and Melissa can hang out like on the bed playing our Switches.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Does that
Yeah.
make sense? Like she's
It
playing
does.
her game,
so
I'm
you
playing
won't.
my
So
game.
you won't get any grief. You can't get any like
Yeah.
you're away from being grief from the lady.
That for sure.
Yeah.
You know, it's like all right, we're hanging out.
We're hanging out. I know. We're hanging out. That's fucking funny, dude.
It's a real thing.
No,
though.
it is a real thing.
Yeah.
That is how we bond a lot. Is
course.
Which is good, too,
Through like
yeah.
It's like quality time.
video games, like
That's-
especially like Pokemon and shit.
Rachel and I
Zelda.
played Deluxe U together. Like
That's
we would
cool.
play like because you could play multiplayer, and you have to get through the levels together, and you both have to complete them.
Yeah,
Do you guys like Mario Party? You ever play that?
we play Mario Party all the time. My
a
kids
good
love
one.
it. Yeah,
I played it like with at a party before with
It's
some
fun.
friends.
It's a fun game.
Yeah, it is fun. It's pretty good. I have it. I have that, and only game I played though is Deluxe U on Switch,
Okay.
and I played Mario Kart, which is fun too. I like Mario Kart.
okay.
I always liked Mario Kart. I feel
Yeah.
like I rule at Mario Kart.
So Mario Kart, they just released like 10 new tracks, and that's what they're doing right now. Is they're releasing like quarterly. They're releasing new tracks
Do you have to buy 'em?
rather than putting out a
Expansion
like
or
a new
sequel?
game. Yeah, they're releasing new tracks and shit, and a lot of them are just redone tracks. And but anyways, no, you got. So what they did is you. Yeah, me and Enzo will talk.
Yeah. Just check it out.
What they did is you buy this like I don't know what it's called. It's like the Nintendo.
DLC?
It's like no, it's like the Nintendo like membership thing.
Oh,
All right,
Game
and-
Pass. Type.
Yeah, type thing. And so with that though, you get like you get your online shit. You get your you get like a bunch of you get like a library of original Nintendo and Super Nintendo games.
Oh, cool. So
you can
play like, anything that they've ever.
Yeah, and they just recently, within the last few months, they brought out N64.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and so they just put out like I think there's like 10 N64 games,
Yeah.
right? And so if you pay for this membership, you get Super Nintendo games, you get Nintendo games, and now you get 64 games. All right.
Yeah.
And so, like I said, there's only like 10 64 games out right now for it. But what they're gonna do is they're gonna keep adding to
more.
that,
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
And so with this first drop, what they did is they dropped the 64 games, and then like a couple months later, they were like, oh, here's 10 new tracks for
Okay.
Mario Kart.
Yeah.
You know, and then in like a few months or like 3 months from now, they're gonna add more Nintendo 64 games to it, and then they'll drop more.
Do you buy this?
It's a membership,
Oh, yeah, that's smart.
so
You can even play like your Game Boy Pokemon games on there. Looks like every N64 game coming in Nintendo Switch. Wow.
no, it's not everyone, but
Is
so
GoldenEye
it's,
coming
this
out?
is like a list.
nobody knows.
Yeah.
That's what everyone's hoping for.
GoldenEye?
Yeah, everybody
Yeah.
wants GoldenEye. It's not on. I don't think it's on any of the lists. So, you know, I don't know what's
GoldenEye
going
was
on
like
with
that. It was that.
It was the
that
first
game.
one.
Yeah,
First one,
that
yep.
first person shooter.
Yep. Blew everyone's mind.
Yeah, you played multi or split screen with the homies.
Oh yeah, dude. It was like first one. There was nothing ever like it.
Did you guys ever fuck with Conker's Bad Fur Day?
No.
Nobody. That game gets slept on. N64 game, right? Fucking just like raunchy, fucking like dirty game, man.
Yeah.
You're like this
It's rated
squirrel
mature.
looking for something. I forgot what
Nuts.
you're looking for,
I remember this.
but like
Trying to
it
get
was
a
like,
nut.
it's like you fight like a shit monster, and you like impregnate like a flower and shit. Like there was a really awesome secret level. It was the Matrix lobby scene.
Okay.
All right.
I remember this.
The Matrix. You
Yeah.
probably played it at my house.
Yeah, I remember this.
There was
Yeah.
the Matrix lobby scene, and the thing about it though, it was like it was cool because you did like slow mo and shit.
Look up a video of that scene.
I mean, it's dated now, but
Yeah, I remember this though. Did you have this game?
I don't think I owned it. I think I rented it like a few times in a row.
Yeah.
Wait.
This would be a game I played at your house.
This would be a game you play at my house. Yeah, let's see if you can find the fighting here. So yeah, you could like jump and shit.
It's like Mario
It's just on the screen. You gotta put this on the.
Yeah. Once it's popping in, we'll probably get flagged for this.
Yeah, it's like a Mario game, but like dirty and like
Yeah.
adult like themed, like rated mature.
Yeah, it's exactly.
But
the
it
Matrix thing.
looks like a fucking Mario type game.
Yeah.
Like it's all kitty looking and shit. You probably got a lot of devil shit in it, dude. You know. Maybe try to find some gameplay. This is like yeah, you see?
Yeah.
But it did like that was cool.
That was
Back
cool
then,
as
that was
fuck.
awesome. Yeah.
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 You know, that was before the fucking any Matrix game was out. So like this was like the closest thing you got to a Matrix game.
And these were all cut scenes right here.
This would be a cutscene.
Yeah. Yeah, I forgot about this game.
Yeah, Conker's Bad Fur Day. So I'll probably play this if it comes out.
You think they'll put this one out though?
Probably not.
No, probably not. What was that game we used to play, Enzo? It was like the first game we played online. It was Command and Conquer, was it?
Command and Conquer Red Alert.
Yeah,
That was a good game.
where we'd actually get each other's IP addresses, right?
Yeah, but was that the one where you're? I know what one we're talking about, but is that the what I played with you, where you're building a base? and,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Command and
It
Conquer.
was
Red
Command
Alert.
and Conquer.
Okay. Yeah, my brother was into kind of shit like this. He was into something called StarCraft.
StarCraft. It's another
Yeah,
one just
my
like
brother
this.
was like real into StarCraft.
Command and Conquer was cool because you could play. Now, were we on the phone with each other?
No.
No, we couldn't
It
have been
was-
because we were using the phone internet, for sure. We were using
Yeah, I don't
dial-up
know how
internet.
that was. It must have just been like
Chat.
You could chat. to each
Chat.
other.
We were chatting
There was chat,
for
yeah.
sure. I only like the game because see, this is how this is true to now. Like I only like that game. I never played that game
Yeah.
more than when Enzo and I would play it. Like
'Cause
I liked
it's-
playing it with my friends.
Yeah, yeah.
Which is why I like video games now. Like I don't get on and play Apex or Warzone
By yourself.
Not too much by myself. I don't enjoy it as much.
Yeah.
But when I have like the friend on, the homie on, if Larry's playing or Enzo or Dan's playing, like I can get into it then. Because I don't know. It's like sitting in the room with your buddies and playing video
Yeah.
games. Remember when we used to get the Xbox at the house, Jake, and we would set the Xboxes up, and we'd have 2 Xboxes and play Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Do you remember that, Jake?
Yes.
We put a TV at each end.
Yes.
And we would have like tournaments, kind of.
Yep.
That shit was sweet too. I like that. I like playing games, and Guitar Hero was another game I really got into at that time too. But which is another game to play with somebody.
Yeah.
Like you playing with your homie. Or even NHL. But I played that with Pat too much, and Pat just fucking
Gets too competitive
he
and
just
annoying.
tears. No, he just tears,
so
bro.
But yeah, he does get really competitive.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't even fuck with him.
Pisses you off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Like he's beating you like 10-1 and he's
yeah,
still like,
and then he'll talk shit.
woo! After
Oh,
every
yeah.
goal.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're sitting there fucking drinking beer like, this motherfucker.
Yeah.
I'm gonna run it back. Like a gambling addict, like
Yeah.
that just can't accept defeat.
He's like, I need like 2 more goals. I'm
Yeah.
already beating you by 10.
I just would get stoked if I scored a goal on them and shit.
Yeah, I would play this type of game. I'd play like my brother's StarCraft every now and then, and didn't know what the fuck.
I played another game I really got into too, which was kind of like that, was Roller Coaster Tycoon.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Yeah, I got into
Dude.
Roller Coaster Tycoon.
Roller Coaster
Right.
Tycoon was the shit.
Yeah.
That game was so awesome.
It's on Switch.
Is
Yeah.
it?
Yeah, it says right here, Switch.
That's time though, bro.
I couldn't do
That's
that now.
time.
I couldn't do that now.
I mean, when it's...
That's time.
You guys...
I ain't got that.
I can't justify that. When I see people playing those types of games on their phones now, like which is what they do. Like a lot of these
Yeah.
games have transferred into like
'Cause you don't
mobile
need-
games.
Yeah.
So it's like when I see people doing like they do like Farmville and shit like that, I'm like,
Yeah.
what are you fucking
Dude,
doing?
I got a dude. I got a guy at work that plays games on his phone. And he uses an Xbox controller.
On his phone?
Yeah,
Why?
on his phone.
He's into it.
I guess.
He's in the meta, dog. He's in there.
Yeah.
He's in there.
I mean, I'm pretty much in there lately, too.
What about
so
The
I can't-
Sims? Did you guys fuck with The Sims?
I played that
I
for
didn't
a
fuck
little
with
bit.
Sims.
Yeah.
Melissa liked The Sims.
I played with The Sims a little bit too, but mostly at like a buddy's house. It wasn't my game. Or maybe I had it. I probably had it actually. Any game I got, my dad would pretty much just kind of take over. My dad was into video games,
Yeah,
man.
it was.
He was the video game player. I tell him now, I'm like, dude, get a fucking Xbox.
Why
Like,
not? Yeah.
Go
Yeah,
get
why
a go
doesn't
get a
he?
badass Xbox. You're
No,
retired.
go get a fucking PS5 or some shit.
That's what I'm saying.
you
Whatever,
know?
the top notch Xbox.
Yeah.
Or Xboxes. I like Xbox better,
Me too.
but I mean that's arguable, I guess. Not really. The controller is, you can't fuck with that controller. That controller is the best controller made for console gaming. Period.
Yeah. Yeah, he should. He should.
I know.
Your dad should become a gamer and start a Twitch.
Dude, I tell him
That would
I'm
be
like,
funny, like Alan's.
Yeah, he's like,
thing.
oh, I can't. He's like, I can't just. He's like, I'll get sucked into it. I'm like, so
Yeah.
What? That's what I hear the same
Now's
thing
the
you guys are
time.
saying too, though.
Yeah, but
No,
we're
bro.
young.
Like, yeah, I got kids and shit.
I
But I
know.
can't fucking suck my shit
Yeah.
all into that. Like,
No, yeah.
you know.
But you really don't need that much, dude.
But, like,
An
when you're
hour
fucking-
a week.
Bro, you
2
told me
hours
that
a week.
you played Tarkov for like 6 hours.
Because I have, yesterday I played it for 7 hours straight, but I have time.
what the fuck?
I have time.
You started telling me.
I mean, you wake up,
But you guys don't have-
work remote.
I work remote.
mean, your
5 o'clock
life-
rolls around. It's
yeah.
like, what's harder for me to get in my car, go to jujitsu, and get my ass kicked, or just stay on the computer I'm already at and just click a couple things, and
That's where they want you.
that's what they want you to do. But my point is, like,
Well,
you
don't
don't
you see
really
that
need
that's
that
bad?
long. Yes, but I make an exception. I make an exception every once in a while for a truly amazing game or like something like that that really sucks me in. I wouldn't do that for just anything, but I feel like you don't need that much time, dude. It's like an hour a week, 2 hours a week. I mean, it's nothing.
Bullshit.
What do you mean?
Yeah, I mean,
To play a
bullshit.
game that you're not competing
Yeah.
with other people, where you're just kind of going through a story, like what does it matter?
like because that's just not how it works.
Because you get addicted and
You
it's
get
like
addicted
fun.
to it.
Yeah, no.
Well, and especially when you're talking about these high level games that are like extremely immersive and
Oh yeah.
See, I'm lucky. That's one of my lucky parts of being ADHD is that it won't allow me to do that. Like my particular ADHD doesn't allow me to I will hyper focus on a game for like 2-3 weeks.
Yeah.
You know, and
Yeah.
then it's like, oh,
I'm done.
I'm done. I'm gonna play with a yo-yo.
Yeah, dude, you're special.
I'm
You're a
just I'm
special
lucky
one.
because otherwise I'd be like Enzo.
Yeah, you'd be
Pretty much.
if you had concentration skills. I'm the same way though. I'm the same way. I can't like. I if there was so if they had these games and it was regulated that you could move in them, like you have the Ready Player One hazmat suit and treadmill, that Omni whatever treadmill, like that
Yeah.
you could go do something, I would be fine. I'd probably get stuck in games like that. I can't sit for a long time, which is my problem. Like I can't sit down, and even with this podcast, like editing the podcast and stuff and doing when we do music production, the editing process of that, it's like you have to sit down and you have to zone in and do that. I can't. I have to get up and move. Like I have to move, whatever that is. It's not
Yeah.
like my brain's going elsewhere, but my body has to go elsewhere.
Yeah.
So it's like I don't know. It's like an ADD, but like with movement,
Yeah.
like restless leg syndrome or something. I can't stop.
Just be sitting for too long.
No, I can't. I even have trouble watching movies. I fall asleep.
Yeah.
Like, so it's like if I'm immersed in it, then I'm just like, I gotta move. I gotta go do something. If I'm not doing something, I'm feeling like,
Yeah.
I'm wasting time. I have to be moving. Sometimes on my days off, dude, I just get in my car and I drive.
Yeah.
Like, because I don't know what to do. I'm like, I have to go do something. I have to go. I'll
Work
go.
out. That's what
I'll
I
go
have
to the
to do.
gym and I'll sit in the parking lot and I'll be like,
I don't feel like going in.
I'm gonna go to Modern and
Yeah.
go skate, and I go to Modern. I'm like,
I know.
I'm
Yeah.
at a weird spot with skating right now too.
Like, what do you mean?
I don't know, like a plateauing, so it's not as fun. I don't have like a group either. I don't have like a clique I'm skating with a lot, so I
Yeah.
don't have like people. My homie Jake moved to Ann Arbor on a farm,
Okay.
and I don't like skate with him. I'd skate with him every day, so I had
Yeah,
somebody like to meet up with at the park. So it's like there's nothing pushing me right now. So
I
I'm just at
know.
a weird spot with it.
And when you don't feel the motivation, it's like I always have that back. It's like this undercurrent of like, oh, you got to get back in there. Oh, you got to get back in there.
Yeah.
Oh, don't take too much time off. Don't take too much time off.
Yeah, that's how I feel with it right now. And I'm forcing myself to do it, which is
Yeah.
sketchy with skating. Because like if you're not in it, it's like it's kind of fucked.
Yeah,
It's wild.
I agree.
You gotta get Jake back on them blades.
Yeah.
Get you back on those blades, dude. Maybe this summer here we'll take the kids to the park.
Yeah.
Go to Beham. Get some sessions. The kids are Hayden's getting to the point where she should start doing some shit on them blades. It's about that time. 6
Yeah.
years old.
Yeah. It's kind of like keeping her off of them for like the last 2 years, just because like COVID shit and like how hospitals were and shit. Like if something happened,
Yeah.
I didn't want to take her to the hospital and then be like, you gotta try to
Yeah.
take her away or
They're
something.
like, here, we're putting a cast on her. Don't worry. It's just
Yeah.
a cast. Don't worry.
Yeah.
There she goes.
You're not allowed in here. You
Yeah.
can't come back here.
For you, right?
Yeah.
telling you
shit
that.
like that. Like,
Yeah. But I'm just in a weird spot with it. You get that way with like jujitsu, right?
Yeah, like I have not really been. I got my purple belt and then I went hard for like a couple weeks and then I've just sort of like fizzled out a little bit. I don't really feel like training. I
You
don't.
plateaued at training.
Yeah, a little bit, and I don't have like this drive to get better right now. Like I don't feel that like, oh, I need to go, I need to get in there and get better. It's more
I'll tell
just
you what,
like,
dude.
I don't feel like it.
We gotta get our vaccines, bro.
That must be what it is.
It
Dude.
has to
I
be
think
it.
it is, man.
You gotta get your vaccine, and then you gotta go and you gotta get a fish fillet and a Big Mac.
Yeah, I have been slipping on that too. Yep.
Vaccine plus McDonald's. Let's see what it
Fish
says.
fillet, Big Mac, and then you'll be ready to go.
I think
bro.
actually, if you get your vaccine, you get a free fish fillet.
Yeah, I think
and a
so
Big
too.
Mac.
I think so too.
I'd be in, dude.
Yeah.
I'd be in.
Why don't we jump in with that? Why don't we jump in on some random shit? So they ended the mask mandate on planes and Amtrak
Which I'm glad, honestly.
and Uber.
Uber, Lyft, all of them, yeah.
Yeah. And it was interesting. My boss, who always like, I shouldn't even say my boss, like the owner of where I work. He always asked me about like my kids and stuff, and like, you know, like, are they healthy? And yeah, he's an older guy. he's like 74 or some shit, and you know, he'll always be like, so when you go out, he's like, they wear masks, and I'd be like, no, you know, and he's like, do you guys don't? He'll be like, do you guys go to like stores? I'm like, yeah,
Like, how do
we
you-
go to
Yeah.
stores. we go to stores. He's like, you know, do you wear masks? I'm like, no, we don't wear masks. Like my kids don't wear masks. And you know, he'll always be like, huh, you know. And then today he came back and he was like, because we have to wear a mask in my work,
Yeah.
right? And he came back and he was like, oh, did you guys hear about the planes and everything? And like, we were like, yeah, blah blah blah. And then later on, I found out about Uber lifting theirs too, you know, because it was like breaking that they were lifting theirs. And I told them, I was like, hey, I just heard that Uber just lifted theirs. And he's like looking at me, kind of staring at me, and he's like, well, he's like, you know, we don't have a mask mandate here. You know, he's talking about like Michigan and shit.
Yeah.
He's like, but he's like, so if you didn't have to wear masks here, he's like, would you still wear one anyways? And I was like, no.
Yeah.
I was like, I wouldn't, you know? And then he's like, oh, he's like, all right. He's like, you don't have to wear your mask. And I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, well, I'm gonna wait, because like, you know, he's like, the position he's in is more like, you know,
Figurehead.
he comes in, like he because he's old now. He
Yeah.
comes in for like 3 hours in the morning,
Okay.
and like tells you to do a bunch of shit, and then leaves. You know what I'm saying? Like that's kind of his
Checks
role
the
now.
business and he.
You know, but like the dude built the whole thing, and so I had to be like, well, okay, look, I gotta make sure everyone's on the same. I'm not just gonna roll out without my mask and like have like my coworkers freak out, like the super liberal ones I work with. You
Yeah,
know?
and then it'd be like Crazy Jake. Is,
Yeah, you know, yeah. But so I think that's, and then I told the second in command there about what happened, or he came up to me. He's like, Joel, you know, did he say something to you? And I told him, and he's like, yeah. He's like, I gotta talk to him about that, and we gotta talk about it and everything. So I think that could be coming up in my work soon, which would be cool.
That's crazy,
Hopefully.
dude. That's crazy that you guys are still on that.
Yeah.
It's crazy. You didn't
But it's not that crazy
you didn't
where-
just take
where I work, though.
You didn't just take your mask off. It's crazy. I understand. I
You know?
get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
It's just not the hill I'm gonna die on.
Yeah,
You
the
know?
mask you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Like you're not
half the
not
time I got
gonna-
it. It's under my nose and shit, anyways, and shit. So
Yeah, you have to. It's just fucked up, though, man. It's crazy that it's still like a thing.
They're
places.
holding on to it,
like,
no matter
yeah,
what.
God.
Doesn't
It's
matter if
like-
it's like not even backed by science.
Yeah.
They're gonna hold on to it.
Yeah, I mean,
well, the thing is, before last summer, the beginning of last summer, they took like we didn't have to wear masks anymore at my
Yeah,
work,
yeah.
and they took it away and everything, and it was like, oh, cool, you know. And it went like that for like a month, and all of a sudden it was like, oh, you have to put your mask back on, you know. And it was like, why?
It's like because
And
Trump's
they were
Nazi.
telling us, yeah, they were saying that they were getting customer complaints,
okay, they probably were.
you know, and they probably were,
Yeah.
you know, a lot of liberals where I work. And
So when people took the masks off in the summer, was there like a split in the place?
oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
like you saw everyone who didn't wear their masks
Yeah.
and people kept them on still.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro.
Absolutely.
You should have just took that thing off, dude.
There's some
I get it. It's not the hill to die on, but
no, because
I-
it just would have caused problems.
I get
That's
it.
all it would have done.
I get
today.
it. I get it. I know, especially there too. I understand that. It's like,
Yeah.
why throw another red? Like you're already out there spitting truth probably to everybody all the time,
Yeah.
and like they're like, and you're the first one to.
Yeah.
I'm sure you were in everyone's ear, like, you know,
problem causer. You know?
yeah. And you got a good relationship with them, so you don't want to bust that bubble.
But one of our managers, last time they did that, that was the hill he
It
died
was
on.
badass though,
Yeah,
kind of,
fucking-
and respect to him a lot. I really like
Yeah.
him a lot too as a person. You know, he's
Yeah.
It's ballsy.
He
I
fucking
mean,
quit.
Yeah, he said, "Fuck that! Like, I'm out of here. Like, there's somewhere else for it."
Yeah.
And I get that too. You know.
And he got kind of mad at me and some other people for a second, I feel. But I don't know why, because he asked before, he was like, if they bring back this mask mandate, he's like, you guys going to walk out? He's like, I'm going to walk out. And I told him, I was like, nah, bro, I'm not going to walk out on that. I was like, for the vax, for sure. But
Yeah.
I was like, that's just not the hill I'm going to die on. Like, eventually it's going to go away.
Yeah, like you're
You
not
know.
going to put your family at
Yeah.
In risk.
financial risk or
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah.
Which he should understand that.
And so I told him that, like me and Andrew both told him that. Like, nah, dude, like,
You know what's
You know,
crazy is like even at like Whole Foods, like they're not wearing masks in there. Like
They're
they're not wearing masks in there, which is like a
Yeah.
similar idea. Like a lot of liberals and stuff that work there, but I don't know.
yeah. Well, we see like I said, our store owner, he's old and his wife has cancer too. So there's that whole there's that fear. He's got fear in him.
Yeah, dude, I
You
don't.
know.
There's some shit I want to talk about that, but I don't think I'm gonna put it out here about cancer and stuff. Like, there's just crazy shit happening with that stuff, man. Like, it scares the shit out of me. So it's now like, our parents are getting to the age where they're going to the doctors a lot, and it's like, I don't know. I don't trust it. I don't fucking trust anything. Like, and I'm like, fuck, man. Like, what's this gonna turn into? And I know our grandpa.
Yeah.
Our grandpa, he had complications with his treatment of cancer, and I don't think they're treating that shit right. Like I do with a lot of shit. And
Yeah.
I'm not a doctor and I'm not a scientist. And I don't know exactly why, but I do know an overarching theme to the medical field that I'm seeing more and more is like they're not treating that right.
Yeah.
Over and over again, with whatever that is. And it's just, it's scary because it's like, it's getting to that point where it's with our folks and shit, it's becomes,
Yeah.
life and death. I don't know. And
For sure.
I'm dealing with some shit with some personal stuff with it. And it's like, and I don't really have I don't have a case, like with what's going on in my family and shit,
Yeah.
but I don't have something to be like, look at this, this is why you shouldn't be doing this. But
Yeah.
it's just this feeling. I'm like, oh, I think that the darkness is taking control.
Yeah, it's this thing that it doesn't seem to be getting better. That they've been doing
on.
fundraisers and fucking cures or causes for ever since we've ever known, and it's like, well, why isn't this shit getting better?
Yeah. And then that Tripoli episode with it was the medic one.
Yeah,
That one, he talks a lot about cancer and chemotherapy and stuff, and you're like,
yeah,
they kind of have it wrong. Like they're treating it wrong, I think.
yeah,
I think that they're treating it wrong, like they are with everything. Like, I mean, we hear that and accept it with a lot of stuff, or with like broken bones and sprained ankles. You're like, oh, the doctor told you to stay off it, and then someone's like, what you want to do is work out some of those muscles around it and stuff. And my girlfriend's a physical therapist, and her job is like keeping people away from like the surgeons for the most part. So it's like I see this all over, and it's just like, oh, it just gets to this point where it's not me. I mean, I'm not, it's not happening to me, but my parents are older and they believe and trust the doctors.
yeah,
And that's scary. Like,
yeah.
it is.
It's a fucking scary thing. And it's scary for anybody that's going through any type of medical thing because, you get scared in that situation, and you have these figures that are like, oh, we're going to help you, and you want to trust them.
Yep.
You
And I
know?
also get like the answer of like, I'm always like, did you get a second opinion? And, they're like, no, I think they're pretty straightforward. These guys are the best at what they do, and this and that. And they want to trust that. And I get that too. And I understand like knowing that like going to another doctor is going to suck, it's going to suck. You have to go through the whole process again. And if they're like, hey, we're going to be able to treat you with this and that, then, hopefully that's what works. But to me, I'm like, well, how much, like, what do all these doctors get for giving out this and that? Like, what's the incentive for them to look at a microscopic cell and be like, oh, you have this, now we're going to have to treat it with that. It's getting. It's starting to hit home with it now. I'm like starting to see it, and there's nothing you can say. And then, especially, so another thing is like I'm already debunked because I'm a crazy conspiracy theorist.
Exactly. Anything you say now is already like,
So
where are you getting that?
Yeah.
It's one of those other crazy takes you always have.
exactly. You're just trying to tell me the world was flat the other day at dinner,
Oh, shit.
and I'm like, oh shit, it was.
Dude, I know. It's the same thing. Like if you try and tell I tell my parents about like ivermectin. You're like, I don't know about that horse drug.
Exactly.
And tell me crazy stuff. You know.
Yeah. I don't know what this graphic is you brought up, but it looks really good with what you're wearing. So leave it right there. Oh, he fucks it up every time. I try to put it on the screen.
Oh shit!
Jesus Christ! As soon
now
as
it's porn.
Yeah, now it's
And
wheelchair
it's
man
porn.
plus orgies.
Yeah.
I meant to really look that up too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot to. Don't do it, Enzo.
No, I'm not doing it.
Did you guys watch that fucking Easter Bunny shit with the
No.
president?
No.
Where he
You guys didn't
where he
watch that?
shook like
No.
the air, his hand with the air.
Oh, where you just I saw the clip of
They
it.
handled the president of the United States, the Easter Bunny. They had an Easter Bunny like handling him
What do you mean by
during
that?
like the Easter event. Like he starts talking to like these people, and he's like talking about Iraq and Pakistan and shit. And the Easter Bunny straight up comes over,
He's like,
stands in front of him, like waves his hands,
Oh, yeah.
and then tells him to like go over there.
Is
See
there
the
any videos
president?
of this?
Oh yeah, it's fucking weird, dude. And then people were showing like they wouldn't let him, like his wife didn't let him read the story.
I saw that.
And he's like, they
Yeah.
won't let me read, and she's like, you just sit there. She's like, just sit there, just sit.
I know, man.
He's like, they won't let me read.
Oh man, dude, it's not good, bro.
Dude, it's crazy. It's crazy that that's the power.
Are you
of
finding this
our
Easter Bunny? Just
nation.
type in Easter Bunny, bro.
This is supposed to
He's
be the
getting
video.
fired today, dude.
He's gonna get fired today.
Today.
All right, guys.
Today.
What's going on with the? What is this?
I had a nice.
Let's go on YouTube.
Had a
It's right
nice
here, bro.
little Ethereum chunk I was gonna toss towards him.
No,
Not
not anymore.
happening. It ain't happening, bro.
Not anymore.
Been on DuckDuckGo. I've just been looking at this the whole time.
Dude, I can't get your internet to work, bro.
Don't be blaming them. The listeners
Easter
are
Bunny
gonna, listeners
plus
are going to
Buck
send in
President.
stuff. They send in, oh, you need to boost your Wi-Fi. I'm like, dude, we're in the room with the Wi-Fi. There's ants in my Wi-Fi right now.
Yeah. All right. So which one should I do here? Easter Bunny joins Joe Biden.
Well, don't do like a CBS one or something. It's just gonna be like a
No,
super
this
cut.
ain't it, dude.
Well, I get it. Explain it a little bit more though. So
I explained.
That was it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like he's Easter Bunny handles Joe Biden. Try that. Yeah, go ahead. Click that one. Oh shit! It took you to fucking.
took you right to. It's probably gonna be hard to find, to be honest.
Yeah, they
He's-
probably got it blocked because they know.
He's talking to these like people. I don't know if they're reporters or not, but he's saying something about Afghanistan, and I think Pakistan. I think he says Pakistan.
Probably like a Secret Service
And-
agent in there.
Oh, for sure.
The bunny comes over to her, stands in front of him, and it looks like when you see it, it looks like he goes like. We'll watch it. We gotta find it first.
I mean,
He's standing there, and the bunny gets in between him. I swear to God, it looks like he goes, ah! Oh, this is it. Play this shit. Let's see if they do it from the other side, though. It's not letting us.
bro, it's the internet.
It's not letting us. It's slowing down. Yeah.
Here we go.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here we go.
Maybe not.
Enzo's
Bro,
fired.
what is with this internet?
Bread guy's gonna be all in my comments, being like, "You need to boost your Wi-Fi in that room." And
Oh, is that what he?
he
Okay.
always hits me with that
He's
shit.
probably right. So, well, we just found out that Jim's router was full of ants.
That's
so
what I'm saying.
That could be something.
Here you go. Is this it?
Yeah.
He's like, ah.
This is kind of like a kind of a choppy version of it.
So we're playing it right now on YouTube. If you do want to check it,
So
I'm
he
sure
gets in
you found
front, waves,
He's like,
it up.
hey,
and then he tells
come
him go over
here."
there, and he's but you see the scream. Wait for the scream. You can kind of see it. Like there's other angles too. You see him like he
Yeah,
like
he
looks
just
at him
got
like
scared.
Like he looks at him. Ah!
I know.
I just think that's kind of fucked up. I it's not even kind of fucked up. That's fucked up. We're talking about the leader of the free world right there. Just got handled by the fucking Easter Bunny, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
it's because he's not the leader of the free world.
no,
man.
he's
a
not the leader of the
puppet.
free world, man.
Nope. It's just like the same thing. I don't know if we talked about Obama when Obama and him they did some sort of dinner or some sort of they gave a speech, and Obama he calls
Big Mike.
Obama, or he's like he calls the president Obama. Biden
Oh,
calls
yeah,
him
yeah,
President
yeah.
Obama.
Yeah, there's a lot of those going on.
Yeah.
There's a lot of those being circulated of people saying Obama instead of
Yeah, and
Biden and shit. You know, shadow presidency.
Yep.
Someone, God, who was it? I don't know if I saved it. So someone pointed out they're like an anon person that I follow, and I don't know how true this is, but they pointed out that it's very interesting that out of all the executive orders that Biden signed when he first got into the office, and all the Trump executive orders that he like washed away,
Yeah.
right, and got rid of, like he didn't get rid of these certain executive orders that basically say like, you know, if you get fucking caught stealing an election, you're gonna get fucked. It's like all these things that these certain orders that were like designed to protect election integrity and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I don't know how true that is, but if it is true, it would be interesting that if he didn't get rid of those, you know, it's because it's showing that he's not in charge, he's not allowed to,
Oh,
you know.
like so the white hats are controlling that.
Yeah.
Ah.
You know, because it's like everything is a set on this fucking president. I mean, you can literally go and Google the picture of him getting his vaccine on a White House set.
I believe he says in the video, "I don't know why I'm on a stage." I swear, I think there's clips of him saying, "I don't know why we're on a stage doing this" or some shit. Like he's clueless.
It's so in front of us that it's all fake. This guy's
People
not
don't even care.
That guy is not making any decisions at all.
And don't you think that like if I don't know, like if there were these superpowers, Russia and China, that were really looking to like come take over America, quote unquote, that they would like do it now? Like if that
Yeah.
was the leader, like that they would do it now. But I don't think I don't think that war is fought like that anymore. I still like I was watching mainstream media coverage of Ukraine today, and I swear to God, it's the same footage
Oh, yeah.
over and over again. It's this one blown up apartment building, and they keep showing it.
yeah,
and-
wars against humanity.
Yeah, and
shit like
it's
that.
like, and they're like, Russia's on the bridge of taking their last, and Ukraine's on their last stand. I'm like, what is this? Fucking like 1914? What are we like? What's
Yeah.
really are they like? Is a war really being fought like that still? Or are they just using this as like some sort of stupid bait,
Yeah.
like hook, line, and sinker? Just drag everyone in and keep everyone distracted with this war, like wag the dog shit, like. It's
Remember when they posted those when they showed on Fox News the guys with the fake wooden guns originally?
Yeah.
Like that'll just be forgotten, you know what I mean?
yeah, and it's like it's just all the footage. It just seems like it's just they show these tanks blown up and stuff. It's like, but I'm not seeing any. Like, I'm still not seeing like the war being
Yeah,
fought.
exactly.
Where's this war? Are they just blowing? So you're telling me Russia's just going over there and blowing up apartment buildings and shit, and like that's their war, and then they're gonna go come right in with the Red Army, you know, crossing the line and being like, "This is our land now." Like that's what's happening. Like.
That's what they're
That's
making
the
it sound
war
like.
that's happening. Like, does that happen anymore? No. Like, the war that's fought now is completely psychological, and it's it's made to entrap the mind opposed to the land. Like we're not fighting over land anymore. They got all the land that they want. Like now they just
Russia's huge.
yeah, they got for sure. Russia's huge, and it's just. And I'm not like here like saying, oh, you know, Russia's not doing anything bad because they probably are too. Like they're all it's all just a hoax. I really think it's made to just distract. Look at the footage. Watch MSNBC. Watch it and just tell me it's not. I'm not crazy. Show me where's the war fought. Where's the the war? You know, the one side against the other side.
Yeah.
Tanks advancing on tanks. You know,
Yeah.
the World War II, which is the picture that they're painting here. That this is the takeover of Ukraine. Like, are they coming in there and they're putting a Russian flag on everything and rebuilding it with?
Yeah.
What's happening? Like it doesn't. It's still all they're showing is just innocent people are
Walking
stranded
around,
and
yeah.
walking around and they're in safe zones and I don't know. Like they showed
Doesn't feel right.
No, it doesn't feel right at all. They showed missiles and planes blowing up in the Gulf War when we were over there
Yeah.
in Iraq. Like they showed us bombing, but all that shit was still like secretive and like it was not even. It wasn't the same war as that. Like what this war that they're painting is like these people crossing the lines. Like these tanks are supposed to be rolling
Yeah, like
in.
they're just taking eastern Ukraine, and it's just
I don't get it. And I
It's-
think it's meant to make it so you don't get it and you just feel bad for Ukraine. That's the whole thing. I just don't see the war. I don't see it. Maybe I'm not looking enough into it. I don't know, but I also don't know anything about it. And I don't think anybody does.
No.
I don't think anybody does.
No,
like
most
even the
people
news
still don't know
outlets.
where Ukraine is.
Yeah, most people don't even know where Ukraine is.
exactly.
You know. So there's a strange and interesting technology coming out. I don't think it's out yet. It might be. It's called DAL. DALL-E.
Is this
The AI thing.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought this was the sex doll.
That's what I thought too, actually, dude. I was like, shit, he's taking me down this hole, huh? This rabbit hole.
That's sick, guys. So apparently what this will do is
Creates images based on text.
you put something in the text box and it will generate images of what you put in the box. You know, and it's not finding them, it's generating them. So if like the example I watched was, someone put like a girl in red shirt on stairs, and it generated all these different types of pictures of a girl in a red shirt walking on the stairs. And then they upped it. They said, stairs made of cookies.
Yeah.
And it made all these like crazy beautiful pictures of girls walking up a stair of cookies, infinite stair of cookies and shit. And so it's just interesting. I'm wondering, like, is this good or bad? Like, is it like what happens when something like this gets hacked and somebody wants to make like sexual images and stuff like that? What if it's like underage kids they start putting in there? Is there going to be a blocker of that?
That's
Can it be
weird.
hacked? When it gets hacked and people start doing that, is that considered a crime because it's not a real person? You know what I'm
weird,
saying? Like
yeah.
how, like what is the, where's this go?
Like photorealistic.
I think it does. It gives you different.
Or you do cartoon.
It does,
or
yeah, different options and shit. I don't know. It's a very interesting
DALL-E.
AI thing. Let's see, what else do I got? Got some other stuff. Back on the game thing real quick, because we were talking about games and I forgot this was in my random shit. I've been noticing a lot, like on TikTok, there's a lot of lives of people playing these truck simulation games. Have you guys seen this at all?
No.
Like they're like truck driving simulators.
Okay.
And they'll get a lot of views. They got like a lot of views going on, and like there's just the game is it's a truck simulation game. You're driving a truck, a UPS truck or whatever, and it's just these people got these like real elaborate rigs and stuff set up, and it's like I don't understand it. I don't know if
Like
what I'm
this thing right
I don't know
here?
what I'm missing. I don't get what I'm missing in it, like because it's like why don't you just get like paid to do this? Like,
Well, because eventually
Are
they
they
will.
Are you talking about like this?
yeah,
So what they're doing now is training people. Okay, remember when I said
Yeah,
that
dude.
the
Metaverse.
trucks are going to be obsolete and
Yeah.
they're going to make all the truckers? Well, yeah, because
Yeah.
now they're training everyone
to do it remotely.
to do it remotely.
Yeah.
So they're not going to need the truck driver. Well, they'll need these people apparently.
You still need someone driving the truck.
That's true, but it's not going to be. It's not going to be, the guy wielding the American
No,
flag.
they're just what they're doing is they're just collecting data on like
how to do it
how to do it,
so
yeah.
that an AI can do it.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
that's what they're doing.
The same with like predictive texting, because when you were talking about that DALL-E thing, it reminded me of like searching emojis, I guess. Like so, like it's or GIFs and stuff. So it's finding a picture off the text.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm sure all Google searches and stuff are collecting data for that.
Similar ways.
Yeah, because all we do now is we search wheelchair man plus orgies, and what is it? What does the computer
Come
make?
up with.
Yeah, it makes wheelchair man plus orgies, whatever that is.
Yeah.
Something I can't search right now, but
No, I mean you can search it, but I just won't put it on the screen.
There's this is really random, but there's like this artist. I think it's a certain artist. I don't know if it's a certain artist or a company, but it's called like Mini Bricks, and they make these like really cool like sculptures. One word. Let's see if I'm trying to find it on my phone too. Yeah, right there. That's it. The third image, like right there. Like click that. They make these like really cool sculptures, and they post them in like it'd be like acrylic and stuff, but they make these like what would you call them, like sceneries, and they make a lot of really cool ones. They make ones with like, so I'm trying to explain it to the audience, people who aren't watching the YouTube. So it's like a scenery sculpture where they make a small model of like a swamp, right? And they make the small model of swamp, and then they like fill it in with acrylic so it looks like water. So it's this big like brick of like a statue. But then like you gotta find, like, they make really creepy ones. Where it'll be like a little it'll be like a swamp, and there'll be like a kid or like a soldier at the edge of the swamp, right? And there's all this stuff on the top of the water, but then when you look under it, right, there's like a giant monster with all these bones underneath and stuff. I'm trying to see if you could find like a
acrylic, you said?
So these are just
miniature, type in like Mini Bricks like monster swamp.
miniature models.
Miniature, like miniature models. But there's some really cool ones they do. Like there's one I'm trying to find like a page. Try to find like a home page or something. Go to their Instagram.
Like this? Like, these are all mini bricks, dude.
Yeah, but if you go to like their like Instagram, it's minibricks.co.
Why is it called mini bricks?
That's probably what they're called. Like this one. So like this one's got like a he's not done with it. But it's got like so on the top it's this like beautiful woman coming out of the swamp, right? And it's like half her body, right? And she's coming out of the swamp, and then like on the shore is like a soldier, and he's standing there, and like there's all this like, swamp trash on top of the water and everything. But then when you look under, you see that the woman is actually a part of this giant monster, like squid monster's head, right? And so the squid monster is the whole bottom of it, and beneath it is like, bones and like a radioactive. And it's just really shitty at his job today. So there it is.
This is, I mean, it's not
Okay.
here.
Go down.
I'm in mini bricks.
Yeah. There's a few, like they make a lot of stuff. I'm just saying they make really cool. Keep going. Like that one right there. Nope, right there.
This is it, I think, right?
This is a video too. Play that video.
Yeah, kind of fast forward it. Like go like more than halfway. Nope, keep going. So they put a lot of detail in it.
It's all 3D printed too.
Like, well, yeah, it's not all three. Yeah, a lot of it's 3D printed, but yeah, it may be all 3D printed.
That would make sense.
But
then.
the pieces are 3D printed.
Yeah, and then they paint them.
And then they paint them and put them in there. So like that's the monster it's making. And you see how like it's the part of that monster is that.
Oh. Yeah, that's pretty wild.
You know, or there'll just be there's ones where it's like a lake and there's like a bunch of kids, like it looks like they're about to go swimming, and like there's a bunch of stuff on top of the water, and underneath is like a different type of monster, like waiting for them to come in. Like very creepy, dreadful.
Oh, they're called mini bricks because they're just like cubes.
They're cubes,
Yeah,
because
okay.
they got the water in them and everything. You know, like you're seeing, it's showing you the top and the bottom of the water.
How do you get into this shit?
Yeah, how do
I don't
you
know,
do
man,
this
but like
shit?
I want one of these. I just know that it probably costs like $300. You know. Like, I
Oh,
just
to
think-
buy
like,
one?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
just
I'm
look
sure of
look at
it.
that thing. Like,
'Cause people are putting
look
time.
isn't that fucking dope?
Yeah.
It's like a trap. It's a trap.
Yeah, because the monster's waiting beneath.
Yeah,
The soldiers are going to help the lady in the water.
yeah.
How did you find this? Is this
It's like
TikTok?
yeah, random TikTok.
Yeah.
That's how you discover this shit, man.
Yeah, my algorithm is not on this.
Not this, yeah.
Holy shit.
That's funny, dude.
You go to mine.
Yeah, you don't even want to know.
No.
What mini
Yeah.
bricks are.
So yeah, they make a lot of monsters. Let's see. If you go down,
It's pretty crazy. I wonder if these people get into like set design and shit like that too.
oh, I'm sure these people do a lot of different things. I just like the really creepy ones.
Yeah, they all
Like
seem
they
like
got
they
one
have
with like
a
giant spiders, and they got like movie ones, like little scenes from movies, but they're done really well.
Yeah, I bet you these cost quite a bit. Go back to the original page, Enzo, and see if there's like a shop or yeah. See if they have these things for sale or something. I bet you they cost.
When
I don't know.
clicked that, it sent me to Star Trek Fleet Command, so I don't think that's the right link.
Oh,
Yeah, their store is not
Functioning.
well,
functional.
they're fucking up. We're trying to put you guys on here. Have 3 people come to your come to your page.
Oh yeah, you can go to the shop. Okay,
people.
yeah, those are like $2,000.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I mean, imagine
Yeah.
the time put into those.
Yeah, so like this one, if you go up, Enzo, you got to click on like the actual shop. There's like should be a shop. Go up. It's not a link. No, it's not that link. Okay, so on mine, it's like there's like a bar like on your phone.
Oh, to shop.
Yeah. So like this one is, like check that out. It's $1,600, which is disappointing because I'm not saying it's not worth that. I'm just saying
No, but
I will
you don't
never
wanna pay
I will
that,
never own one now.
Yeah.
Knowing that it's 1,600.
Yeah, and I would like to have that in my house.
And if you guys want to send us some money at Secret Hideout Venmo,
Yeah, so we can
so
buy
we
one
can
of these
get
for
a
the
mini
show.
break for the set, it would be much
So
appreciated.
that chemical just dries and then that's it, huh?
It's like an epoxy, yeah.
Yeah, you see Enzo. See how they're about to swim.
Oh, yeah. There's the monster underneath. You like that, huh?
These ones are huge. The ones that are playing on the screen right now, they make like giant
Yeah,
ones.
There's like
A cave or something.
barrels,
Oh, really?
radioactive barrels
Underneath.
underneath.
Jake's talking about some radioactive barrels.
I'm just showing
The detail.
showing Enzo the detail that goes into
Yeah.
it. You see, that's the monster.
Yeah, that's cool. Damn, dude.
He's standing on it, doesn't even know
Doesn't
it.
even realize it.
But yeah. With that, Jim, why don't you tell everyone where they can find us?
Check us out on Secret Hideout Podcast on Instagram and on YouTube. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. And, just keep giving us love. And then check out that TikTok, Secret Hideout Podcast. The TikTok is popping off. We have some good shit happening. Oops, I had this on here the whole time. But yeah, check us out. Make sure you share it.
Yeah. And like that, don't listen to a word we say because we don't know what the fuck we're talking about. And always do your own research, and we will catch you on the flip side.
Peace.
Later.
Peace, you guys.